What's going on, people? Welcome to another Emotion Football live stream. Today, the first college football live stream of the year, and what a game to watch! We got Indiana and Oregon. We have I think this is the 1 seed and the 5 seed, but more importantly, we got the top 2 ranked quarterbacks for the upcoming draft by most people's standards. So we have a showcase of quarterbacks. So we have a showcase of 2 of the better teams in the NFL. There's going to be a handful of other NFL players we get to watch today. We get to watch the Peach Bowl, where the winner goes to the final, highly anticipated final in Miami against Miami. What a stage for football on a Friday night. So that's what we're going to do today, people. We're going to talk about Wildcard Weekend, previewing the games. We're going to talk about the coaching carousel and all the interviews and the firings and the hirings and everything. So it's going to be a hell of a stream, people. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel before we get into things. If you guys aren't familiar with how things go here, I'm going to be doing all my chats about Wildcard Weekend and the hirings and firings during commercials. We're on a commercial right now, so I'm thinking where I'll start is actually I'll leave that tab open. I'll leave this tab open. These are actually all important tabs. Okay, NFL coaching tracker. Let's find a website. All hirings, firings, and interviews. Intel on every team. Intel I don't need. I need to find the best tracker, and then we'll just keep that tab open as we go through it. Okay, confirmed interview candidates. Browns. Confirmed TBD. Okay, this only has confirmed interviews. It doesn't have rumors. I want something that has the rumors as well. Okay, these are the firings. Okay, this one's trash. We're just going to close this. Morton. This doesn't have the David Blau, I think is his name. If it was pronounced like Shuck, it would be David Bluck. They don't have that guy's rumors, so they don't have all the rumors. This one is okay. Okay, we'll look through that. But the game is back, people. We got Oregon in the red zone. I actually have to check the tracker to see what I missed, because this is the first bit of the game I'm joining for. Oregon loses a couple yards on first down. Okay, so first play of the game, pick 6, and then this is Oregon's. They've had the ball ever since. Wow, Indiana's offense has not touched the field yet. They are up 7-0, but if Oregon ties this up 7-7, and they get to keep Indy's defense on the field for like over a quarter, then that's not a horrible spot to be in. Hey, shout out Ravens fan. Hey, bro, crazy week. Haven't talked to you in a while. You got freed from John Harbaugh. From the sounds of it, you guys are going to do some pretty smart stuff with the coaching staff. Oh, Dante Moore misses it was a tight throw. That guy wasn't like open, but he couldn't make it. So 3rd and 12. It seems like you guys are interviewing smart candidates. So I picked the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl this year. I might be back on that bandwagon next year. They hurt me this year. There's no reason to dislike John. I just think that 18 years is a long time, and you have to continuously evolve in the NFL, and that's not an easy thing to do. And I just think the game moved past John. But there's a lot to like about John, right? He was very good for a long time, but it's time for an upgrade. Not in the sense that this coach is going to be necessarily better than John, but they might be better suited for 2020. Oh, what a throw! What a play! Touchdown, Dante Moore. To that looks like a tight end. That is a huge guy, Jamari Johnson. Yeah, tight end. It is now about to be 7-7. I hated the OC and the DC. But if I don't know if you heard what happened, right? But they tried to fire the OC, and Harbaugh said, I'm not firing Todd Monken, so you have to fire me. And that's what happened. They wanted to keep Harbaugh, but replace the coordinators. And he was fine with firing Orr, but he was not fine with firing Monken. and that's why he's gone. Which is fair because these guys are this is a networking and like connections based world. So you don't want to like snake somebody that you may have made promises to, you may have assured, or maybe somebody you just like. So if Harbaugh was loyal to Monken, that's not something you can necessarily fault him for, but it's what cost him his job ultimately. What's going on, King? Hey man, I missed the first 6-7 minutes of this game. No meme intended. But it looks like Dante Moore threw a pick six first play and then drove down the field. So 7-7, and Oregon's offense has been on the field for the entire first 8 minutes of this game. So this Indy defense, they're probably exhausted right now. Fans like Brian Flores. See, what I heard is that you guys could get Flores with Kingsbury as OC. That would be great, provided that Flores has learned from his mistakes. But yeah, so apparently the big rift in Baltimore was, again, apparently Harbaugh and Lamar aren't huge fans of each other, and Harbaugh did not want to fire Monken, and that's why Harbaugh's gone, because that's a lot to have going on. What's going on, Caden? I'm not going to put 6-7 on the screen. I said no meme intended. But yeah, 7-7. Okay, coaching tracker. I was still going through these tracking websites to see who's parting ways, returning, interviews. Okay, how about interviews? Okay, this looks like a sick website. Okay, NFL. Oh, of course, NFL.com is on top of their shit. All right, so hirings. Miami hired John Eric Sullivan. They hired this guy from Green Bay. Is he good? Who knows? Very hard to tell if an assistant GM is good. That being said, a lot of executives come from Green Bay, which I don't even get, because I wouldn't say Green Bay is like a phenomenal organization or anything. We should interview Mike McDonald. But bro, I think a part of the decision is behind what they're doing is putting yourself in a position where if you get a Mike McDonald, he's your head coach and he's not a coordinator that you have to let go. Firings, Bucks got rid of their offensive coordinator. That makes sense because there was a clear regression. But for those of you guys who don't know, the part of the story is that last year, Liam Cohen was their offensive coordinator, the current coach of the Jaguars, and he was getting interest as a head coach. So what the Buccaneers wanted to do is give him a raise to keep him as the offensive coordinator. He actually accepted the raise. But after accepting the raise, he went and took the Jags job anyways. So the Buccaneers kind of they just assumed that they had an offensive coordinator. They didn't know that they would have to get one. So they lost him pretty late in the cycle, right? The Jags kind of fucked the Buccaneers over a little bit with that one. And they left the Buccaneers having to find an offensive coordinator, somebody to run the offense, because Todd Bowles is a defensive guy, very late in the offseason. Bucks didn't really have anyone to go for, so they just promoted the guy internally, Josh Grizzard, and it didn't work at all. So guy got fired. They never really wanted to, the plan was never for him to be the OC. He was the OC out of circumstance. And here we are now. They kind of lost a year, and they're going to try to replace that guy. Harbaugh can come back now. No, it's not. Nah, man. That's his dog, and he lived and died by his dog. Harbaugh as head coordinator and McDaniel as offensive coordinator. That would be a hell of a coaching staff. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard. Actually, you know what? We'll see. We'll look at the Falcons rumors at some point. I haven't seen anything about who they're interested in. Also, I'll post the thread of this guy I've been following on Twitter for a long time. His name is Benjamin Albright. He gets some good information. So again, I've been following this guy for like 10 years on Twitter. I would say he gets good information. He's not always right. His finger's not always on the pulse. But he has some good information, and we can actually go through his old stuff. But I'm pretty sure he's damn good at understanding what's going on in the world of the NFL. John Harbaugh versus the Ravens. I mean, yeah, if he takes a job, it's probably happening. Third down for Indy now. Yo, Oregon band's playing the flute. You can hear a flute in a big stadium? Damn, I had no idea. Yeah, congrats. Okay, bro, I'm not going to be home tomorrow, but let me know anytime you stream. I will be there if I can. But yeah, tomorrow I'm out of the house. Mendoza, back shoulder. Oh my God, what a ball and what a catch. Oh my God, this guy boxed out that DB like a basketball player. Whew. That's a dime. That's a dime, Mendoza. Yeah. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. You think you want Harbaugh. But yeah, Ravens fan, I'm gonna put a link in the chat of a video for you to watch about Baltimore. Let me find it. 1 second. Bro, have you heard of the channel of Bootleg Football? Mm. Yo, Ravens fan, watch this. You can skip everybody else's parts. You can just watch the Ravens part. It's probably like 10 minutes. The video is over an hour long. But they kind of talk about basically why the Ravens felt like they needed to move on from Harbaugh. But this is actually this year was the third time that the Ravens players damn near wanted to like overthrow Harbaugh. Not literally overthrow him as in like get rid of him as the coach, but they basically just entirely disagreed with his approach to things. And again, this is the third time this has happened in 18 years. So the thing about Harbaugh is like he was always somebody who had results paper over the cracks. He was really reliant on his coordinators because he's not an offensive schemer or a defensive schemer. Really reliant on his assistant coaches, and yeah, somebody who his own decisions themselves a lot of the times weren't that popular. And now that the results have started to fade a little bit, they just don't think it's worth it anymore. But yeah, Harbaugh, he's gonna be pursued very heavily. I don't even know if he's the greatest. I don't know. Like, if my team got John Harbaugh in 2026, I wouldn't feel that excited. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Damn. This is what I'm saying. Saquon on the bench, dude. But I'm telling you, Ravens fan, the Ravens are by their candidates that they interviewed, they're going in the right direction. This time next year, you'll be happy they fired him. Nice drive here by Indiana. This is exactly what they needed too. If they ripped off an 80-yard touchdown, that would be sick from an entertainment standpoint. But they needed a long, sustaining drive to just give their defense a rest. Because again, their defense played 8 minutes of football to start the game. Really nice drive here from Indiana. This is true. This is true. Ooh, nice run. Hemby, what a name. All right. Indy in the red zone. Hemby, oh man, walks, I think, to like the 2-yard line. They marked him out at the 7? Jeez, okay, I must have had a horrible angle on that. But yeah, 1st and goal for Indiana. Hoosiers moving the ball pretty easily. Yeah, their offensive lineman got sprung out to the left. and literally 78 did not have anyone to block. He didn't have anyone to block until like 8 yards past the line of scrimmage. Man, reminds me of what the Eagles' offensive line used to be. Pain. Mendoza hands it off. I think he could have kept that, to be honest. We only have about 55 seconds left in the first quarter, people. This game is moving by quickly. I think half an hour for this first quarter. Both teams, not a lot of incompletions. Pretty great game so far. Mendoza looks left. Oh, he has him. Number 3 catches it. It's a touchdown. Yeah, Will. So many coaches fired. I'm assuming is what. Yeah, kicked, fired. I get what you're saying, dude. Omar Cooper catching the touchdown. It's been a crazy day. I'm sure it feels nice to have. Actually, no. You know what? I'm sure it doesn't feel nice. It looks like Kubiak is very popular, like very popular. And this is the tough thing about either having a defensive head coach or a neutral head coach is that, bro, when your offensive coordinator is good, they leave. Like great offensive coaches are like the most in-demand thing in the NFL. So when you have a Clint Kubiak, you got to win that Super Bowl year 1, brother. You got to win that Super Bowl year 1 because that guy might be gone. Raptors Celtics right now, dude. I totally forgot about that game. Yeah, but there's no Scotty, no Ingram, so I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna blow us out. 8-point game at halftime. You guys probably aren't taking that seriously. Even our pass coordinator getting interviews. Damn. Yeah, man. Is there a link? Yeah, for sure, dude. I'll drop the link. Oh, okay. So here's what I was gonna do. Where's the Twitter tab? Here it is. So where's his Ben Albright? So then we're gonna search. Hold on. We're gonna search guess. Guess we'll find out. Nah, I need to go further into the past, brother. This guy says guess a lot, I guess. Okay, maybe if I search by Ben Johnson, it'll help me. Hold on. If I Okay. So guys. This guy, right? Benjamin Albright. This is his tweet from last year, January 20th, before any of the hirings. These are his guesses, right? So Patriots, Vrabel. He said Jets, Aaron Glenn. Saints, Aaron Glenn is their top choice, but if he chooses... Okay, so he was completely off about the Saints. Jags, Ben Johnson, but their plan C for him. My bet is Liam Cohen. He's right. Kellen Moore would be my top guess. Brian Schottenheimer, plan B. Fairly accurate. Bears, they'll be fighting off the Raiders to get Ben Johnson, but my gut says this is the better job. Bang. He was accurate, right? Much like the Bears, Ben Johnson is the target. Question is, Does he even say a second name? No, he doesn't. Okay, off base on the Raiders. Oh, no, he says, what the fuck? Pete Carroll would be my number 2 here. So, Caden, is it fair to say that this guy seems to know what he's talking about? Tweet, like this is his tweet from last year, guessing the coaching jobs. He had Vrabel to the Patriots, Aaron Glenn to the Jets. He completely off on the Saints, right? He said Liam Cohen to the Jags, Brian Schottenheimer, he said that that's Dallas's plan B. Bears, he had Ben Johnson. Then Raiders, he had Pete Carroll as plan B. All right, so cool. Let's go to Ben Albright and see what his guesses are for this head coaching cycle. He says Giants, if their preferred candidate is Harbaugh, we will see if they're able to land him. Others would be in play. Others in play would include Stefanski and Vance Joseph. So it looks like with the Giants here, they seem to be going for veterans and people that have done it before. Like they're not hiring anybody that hasn't had a coaching job before, right? Vance Joseph, he got a coaching job, he failed. Stefanski's been, they're going for people who are experienced. Dolphins, Jeff Hafley, Jesse Minter figure to be in play if Harbaugh goes elsewhere. So Dolphins are looking at, I guess, Harbaugh, Hafley, and Minter. 2 defensive coordinators, Green Bay defensive coordinator, and the Chargers defensive coordinator, then Harbaugh. Titans, Matt Nagy has been the front runner for this job. This is wild. Yeah. Shout out to Talia. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We aren't playing very good. Anthony Simon's our best player. Maybe says a lot. Were you surprised to see Harbaugh go? No, bro. I think it was only a matter of time. I think he should have gone. Sorry, real quick, Caden. Apparently, Lamar and him didn't get along, and then apparently the Ravens wanted him to fire his offensive coordinator, and he said no. So at the end of the day, bro, you got to go. Mike McDaniel is Ravens OC. That's what he wants. I said Giants are shit. The Giants are shit. You're right. The Giants are horrible. Seems to know what he's talking about. Seems like 80%. No, this guy, bro, I've been following him for 10 years. He definitely has good sources. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, because you asked me like what I thought about the stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
What's that?
Like the coaches that you said that go to the teams, I don't think that they should go to those teams.
What team? Wait, what do you mean?
Like I don't think Harbaugh should go to the Giants.
I didn't say he should go to the Giants.
No, the person in the message thing.
He's not saying should. He's saying like this is what I think is gonna happen.
Oh.
Right? Because again, in his last tweet from last year, he was predicting. So his predictions are like based on his information that it looks like their preferred candidate is Harbaugh. Well, he's like, we'll see if they can get him. But if they can't get Harbaugh, their next choices are Stefanski and Vance Joseph, right? Then he's saying Hafley and Minter would be the Dolphins' next 2 options if they can't get Harbaugh, but they want Harbaugh. Then he's saying the Titans want Matt Nagy. That's their number 1 guy. That's crazy, guys. That's so crazy that they want Matt Nagy for Cam Ward, but that's crazy. Okay, Falcons. Harbaugh and Stefanski will get looks if they want, but Clint Kubiak figures to be heavily in the running here as well. So it looks like the 3 names to watch for the Falcons, according to him, Harbaugh, Stefanski, and Kubiak, right? So it's like Harbaugh and Stefanski, 2 guys with experience that have obviously won big games. Kubiak is like the young genius offensive coordinator, right? Browns, wide net search here, in-house solution of Schwartz or Reese. This is their defensive coordinator from last year, and this is their offensive coordinator from last year, right? This is crazy, bro. What is Cleveland doing? They fired Stefanski, and now they want to keep their staff from last year, so you got rid of the experienced guy who's won a playoff game. Like, shit is stupid. But again, bad teams do bad shit. Raiders, Flores with Dayball as offensive coordinator or Vance Joseph, so 2 defensive head coaches, and Davis Webb with the offensive coordinator. This would be devastating for Denver, guys. This would be completely devastating. Vance Joseph is the Broncos defensive coordinator, and then Davis Webb is the Broncos offensive, I think the Broncos passing game coordinator. They would take 2 of Denver's best coaches. This would be a great move for a great chess move from the Raiders, because they would get great coaches from a division rival and weaken them in the process. And if Denver goes on a playoff run, they won't have enough time in the offseason to get proper replacements. Flores and Dayball, this is like the New England route, because Flores spent time in New England while Brady was there, and so did Dayball. So that would be that. Cardinals, Vance Joseph will get a strong look here. This job will be reacting and waiting on some of the other dominoes to fall. Basically, what this means is that the Cardinals' job sucks, and they're going to have to take the leftovers. And then he says here, this is the crown jewel job of the cycle, which makes sense. They're the best job. Jesse Minter will get a strong look with possibly Kingsbury as offensive coordinator. So Jesse Minter is Jim Harbaugh's defensive coordinator, the Chargers defensive coordinator. And before working there. I think he was with Harbaugh at Michigan. So let me see his resume. But this guy, they talk about him like basically he's Mike McDonald. So Ravens fan, I don't know how much you know about Jesse Minter, but maybe you should be looking into him. Yeah, so Chargers defensive coordinator. Before that, Michigan defensive coordinator. Before that, Baltimore defensive backs coach under John Harbaugh. Baltimore assistant defensive. So this is the thing, right? This is a Harbaugh guy right here. Spent 3 years in Baltimore with John, and then now 3 years in Michigan and the Chargers with Jim. So,
yeah, I think I didn't really understand how you were like explaining it the first time.
yeah. No,
That's
that's
where
the
I
thing.
got.
That's not his opinion. Those aren't his opinions. That's his information.
But I kind of get it now.
Yeah, how easy it is to get a coach from another team. You just need to pay a release clause if they come. Do you have okay? So Will, basically it's this, right? Teams cannot legally stop another team from hiring their coach if they're giving them a promotion. So, for example, Seahawks offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak. If another team comes in and says we want to make him a head coach, Seattle cannot do anything to stop it. He just has to agree to take the job and he's gone. What Seattle can do is they can block another team that wants to hire him as offensive coordinator. Like the team can block a team from moving, a coach from moving if it's the same job. So for that reason, right, you'll never see a good coach get the same job somewhere else. It has to be a promotion. So that's what it is. Teams have no ability to stop movement if that is it's a bright coach that is going to get a promotion. But yeah, no, there's no agreements needed unless it's the same position. Are playoff teams at a disadvantage when their coordinators go to absolutely, bro. This is how the Eagles got fucked over after they lost the Super Bowl, right? Because they lost both their coordinators after losing the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. And then at that point, it's February, and think about teams are already starting to get coaches. So now the Eagles have to get an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator a month after everybody else has got their coaches. And if for you guys that don't know this, Vic Fangio, who's the defensive coordinator right now in Philly, he was supposed to be the defensive coordinator in Philly 2 years beforehand. But he thought that, it's the Super Bowl. The hiring cycle is probably done. I'm going to go take this Miami job. And then after he took the Miami job, the Eagles defensive coordinator, John Gannon, or is that his name? Yeah, John Gannon, he got the Cardinals head coaching job. So then Fangio kind of was like, oh shit, I could have got the Eagles job because he's from Philly. That's where he wanted to be. And the Eagles were kind of stuck, so they had to get Sean Desai, who's horrible. And again, we lost also Shane Steichen. We were stuck. We just promoted some guy that was already on the staff. So if you're a playoff team and it's February and you have to hire coaches and basically all the other teams had a 1 month head start on you, you're completely screwed. This is where Detroit got screwed a little bit as well, right? Because they lost both their coaches after the divisional round. So it's not as bad as the Super Bowl, but this is why, like, I've seen this a lot being an NFL fan that follows this stuff because I love this stuff. Playoff teams get fucked all the time when they're really good with really good coaching staffs, and now they all of a sudden just have to find completely new coaches. But yeah, Ravens fan, man, get familiar with Jesse Minter because I feel like this is gonna happen. And then you add a great offensive coordinator if they can find one. So you're saying McDaniel. This seems to suggest Albright's tweet seems to suggest possibly Kingsbury. Either McDaniel or Kingsbury would be great hires. But yeah, what does it say here? Fired offensive one. Hold on. So this is just a thing, I guess, tracking all the firings. We were lucky to have a coach that. No, okay. I think what you're trying to say is we're lucky to have a coach that runs one side of the ball and your whole defense. Yes, exactly. Like Mike McDonald could never be taken away unless the Seahawks want to get rid of him. So your defense is good forever. Now, the tricky thing is that that means, and this is what you're going to have to face with Kubiak, whenever you have a good offensive coordinator, like a really good one, they're gone. One and done. You can guarantee that they're gone. If you have a bad offensive coordinator, you can also guarantee they're gone because you're going to fire them. The only such thing as stability on the offensive side of the ball for you is if you have a mediocre one, and you don't want that. So this is the thing you like. The Eagles have been facing it because the Eagles have had a new offensive coordinator every year. since Nick Sirianni's been the head coach, because the offensive coordinator is either ass and they get fired, or they're good and they become a head coach, right? Shane Steichen, head coach. Next year, Brian Johnson, he's horrible, he gets fired. Next year, Kellen Moore, he's good, he becomes a head coach. This year, Kevin Patullo, he's ass. Like, this is just the reality of if you don't have an offensive head coach, you can just kiss stability goodbye on the offensive side of the ball. And you and me are both in that same spot because Sirianni doesn't run anything. Like, this is the thing with the Harbaughs, Tomlins, Siriannis. If you don't run the offense or the defense, you have to get results. You have to. There's no room for error. Like, the results have to make sense.
This is off topic. But it's crazy that Fernando I can't say his last name. Mendoza, like he won the Big Ten championship for the first time since 1945, and was the first quarterback to win the Heisman for Indiana.
Yeah, no, like, it's insane. The fact that Indiana's 14-0, they're the 1 seed, they're the Big Ten champions, and they kind of seem like maybe not favorites, but honestly, probably NCAA favorites. It just shows how good Cignetti is, man. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. One of my friends was saying that they were probably better at a basketball school than a football school.
Historically, they've been a basketball school, right? But Cignetti's changing that. Oh, Mendoza sees the pressure, scrambles. Oh my God, 3rd and 8, and this guy gets 20 yards. Guys, Mendoza might be a baller. Unfortunately, he has to go to the Raiders. That fucking sucks. But I think he might be a baller. Also, Mendoza's dad looks just like Cignetti. Like,
Ravens.
What's that?
I said Ravens fan. I just want to say I'm subscribed to that guy.
I don't know about Tyler Sports, but I guess Caden does.
He's a big Dolphins fan. He always gets mad every time they lose, and then he eats his victory ice cream every time they win.
Okay, I mean, shit, man. Dolphins fan. I don't know how many. I don't know how much victory ice cream he's gonna have. But I did tell you. You told me about victory ice cream, and I did say that if the Eagles, I mean, I'm gonna be doing every Eagles game from this point onwards. If they win, we'll eat some ice cream on stream. Is it easier to find a top DC or top OC? I would say across the board, it's difficult to find great coaching, but I would say it's more. Okay, you know what? Actually, Will, this is how I'll put it. It's difficult. It's the same difficulty to find a good coach. It's just harder to keep good coaches on the offensive side of the ball because, again, they're more desired. Like, when you get a good defensive coach, your chances of keeping them are much better. Like Mike McDonald, it took 2 years for the league to get him, right? For most offensive coaches, it takes 1 year if they're really good. So, yeah, I would say it's equally hard to find them, but it's way harder to keep an offensive coach.
This is him.
Yeah, that checks out, bro. If you were to tell me Dolphins YouTuber, that's probably what I would imagine. The missed field goal from Sunday? No, I didn't. If you have a link to that, drop it in the chat.
He fell out of his chair.
I can imagine, dude. It was a crazy moment.
Mm-hmm. He fainted and then fell out of his chair.
Yo, Mendoza has a LinkedIn? Yo, what a hilarious guy, man. Mendoza.
Oh.
What's that?
Wait, what?
Mendoza might be the best person kind of. Oh, my God.
That was a crazy play.
Oh, because you saw the ball in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not that far ahead of me now. Like,
no, I'm on the Disney Plus app, so I'm not on live TV.
Yeah, okay, perfect. We're at a pretty close part of the game.
So wait, I'm probably just 30 seconds ahead of you.
Dude, I think 5 seconds.
5 seconds? Oh.
Yeah, okay. So tell me when the ball gets snapped for this upcoming play.
Okay.
It got snapped for me, by the way.
Now it just got snapped for me.
This is 3rd down for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then hold on. Am I ahead of you? No.
Wait, no. This is 4th down. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. No, then you're. Oh, so you were reacting to 3rd down when you initially saw that. Goddamn. Okay, yeah. You're like 30 seconds ahead. You're like 30 seconds ahead.
Yeah, so it's at commercial now.
Oh, hold on, Ravens fan, because you're not a. Are you a mod? No, you're not a mod, so you can't post links because it didn't show up. Is Ja getting traded? I think so, dude. I think so. I'll put it this way. I think Memphis is fully ready to trade him and fully eager to trade him. I think the tricky thing is they might not get an offer they're looking for. So if he doesn't get traded, it's not because of them. It's because the NBA doesn't value Ja that much anymore. But I think they're entire, like from their side of things, Memphis is ready to get to move on. That would be so nasty, dude. That'd be so nasty. Okay, Ravens fan, give me at halftime, Ravens fan, I'll make you a mod, and then once you're a mod, you can drop a link. Big stand from Oregon, by the way, guys, because holy shit, going down 21-7 would be tough, very tough against the kind of team Indiana is. Okay, go ahead.
It's kind of funny that like, especially when like I try to send links into people's YouTube channel, and same thing when I send a link into my own chat, like the link doesn't go through. So like I have to like say like I have like a bunch of friends that come on my streams and stuff, so I have to like text it to them for them to hop on. Like so like people that are in my chat can't really join on because the link is like has an error every time I send it.
Really? Okay. Hold on. That's even when you try to message through StreamYard?
Yeah, like for like my own thing.
Really? Okay, I'll try to help you with that because I can usually send the link because when I send the StreamYard link in the chat, it works, right?
Yeah, but like every time I tried to send it, it kept saying my
Okay,
error.
I'll help you figure that out next time we're on a stream together.
All right.
If you look at how much Trey went, he's not. Yeah, I'm sure Ja's not going to cost that much, but I'm telling you, I think people don't really want that problem.
I might be streaming a divisional round game too, maybe 2 divisional round games. But then when it comes to Championship Sunday, I'm busy because I have my grandfather over and like usually like to watch as a family. So I'm probably only gonna be streaming Wildcard and divisional.
Okay, so Caden, for the divisional round, I'll be streaming both Sunday games on my channel. So if you do the Saturday night game, whatever
I am doing the Saturday night game.
Okay, perfect. So I'll hop onto your channel for the divisional round.
I'm probably gonna maybe do either the 4 o'clock one and the 8 o'clock one, or just the 8 o'clock one. I gotta figure out my schedule.
Because I won't be home for the 4 o'clock one. If you do the 4 o'clock one, I just can't do it. But 8 o'clock, I'll be there.
Yeah, I gotta figure out my schedule though.
Sounds good. Okay, back to this coaching tracker stuff, right? So just to kind of talk about it again, I don't know if you guys were here for this, but again, this was we were talking about late hiring issues.
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
What do you think? The Buccaneers lost Liam Cohen really late in the offseason last year. So they had to internally promote this guy, and he sucked. So that's part of the reason their offense wasn't that good, and they fired him, right? Cool. Dolphins fired McDaniel. We've already talked about this. No, actually, we haven't. Dolphins fired McDaniel. So I'll say this, right? At the beginning of the year, I felt that this guy was a good offensive coach in terms of drawing up plays, designing plays, calling plays, but I felt like he wasn't a good coach, a head coach from the standpoint of managing games and approaching like having a disciplined team, caring about defense. I thought there was a lot of flaws in his like coaching skills. What I realized though, as the year went on, is that I thought it was impressive that he didn't have the Miami team quitting because Tyreek got hurt. All their corners got hurt. They had to sign corners off the street to play. Tua was playing like ass, and he found a way to have the team playing. And I actually think that's a pretty Oh my God, Dante Moore! What the hell, man? Oh my God, dude! Oregon's just gonna give this game to Indiana. What happened here? I joined, I looked at my screen pretty late. What the hell happened here? Oh my God, his running back got in the way. Oh my God, that is so bad. I didn't see the pick six, so I don't know how bad that was. I have to see it now because this is some of the worst luck I've ever seen. I'm trying to see this pick six. Okay. Dante Moore looks left. Oh my God, no, it's just a big bad mistake. Yo, Oregon. Oh my God, I saw somebody tweet, yeah, he's a Jet. That is a very Jets thing to do. So if Dante Moore lands in New York, people, it made sense. It always made sense. Wow, man, that's a really bad mistake. I mean, sorry, a really unfortunate mistake. From the standpoint of what Dante Moore could have done, there's nothing he could have done. That's completely on the running back. Corey Black down at the 1, 3rd and goal. Third and goal. Hoosiers from the goal line. Corey Black up the middle. No, it's Kalon. Damn, I thought it was Corey. Shit, man. Learning about college players. Kalon Black up the middle. 21-0 impending for Indiana, man. Oregon, you guys have a fight on your hands. It looks like it's going to be Indiana against Miami in Miami.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This Indy Sports, Black Magic, Deadass going to last a whole year. Big up, Jez. Yeah, man. Daniel Jones is the only thing that could stop the Indiana Sports Magic. Actually, you know what's crazy, bro? The Pacers were on fire, and then a devastating injury stopped it. The Colts were on fire, and then a devastating injury stopped it. Guys, I hope Mendoza lasts the whole playoffs, because this Indy curse might be serious. But yeah, so okay, I'll just say this, right? I think Mike McDaniel is going to be a good coach at some point in his life, man. Like, I think he's great at the offensive side of the game. I think he grew as a coach this year. Again, the fact that the Miami team didn't quit on him, I think it says something and it means something. So I have one eye open on Mike McDaniel in the future. Ravens fired John Harbaugh. I've talked about John Harbaugh a lot on this stream already, dude. I think the game has passed him by, and I don't think he is as valuable as his name is big right now. I think his name is huge. I just won't. I personally wouldn't be thrilled with Harbaugh in 2026. Detroit Lions, they fired John Morton. Yeah, they basically fired him mid-season without firing him, right? When they took play calling away from him, that was them conceding that it was a bad hire. Again, people, Detroit lost both of their coordinators late January last year. So they had to hire some random guys. This guy was a random guy, and he sucked. So he got fired. Commanders fired Joe Witt. This is weird for me because Dan Campbell is the defensive coach. He's a defensive coach, and he's obviously that's his unit. So to fire this guy suggests that the defense was poorly coached, and then you have to look at Dan Quinn and be like, buddy, why didn't you do anything about that? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Washington is going to be they're in a really rough spot for next year. Cowboys fired Eberflus. Honestly, I don't think Eberflus is a great coach or anything, but I think he kind of got screwed, man. They traded Parsons 5 days before the season started. What a shitty way for your first year as defensive coordinator in Dallas to go. Cardinals fired John Gannon. That makes sense, dude. Nothing has looked like. Hayden, can you think of one moment during this guy's tenure as Cardinals coach where you felt like, oh, you know what? The Cardinals look like something.
Can
you remember anything?
No. I mean, well, I barely watched that many Cardinals games.
No, for sure.
I think the only one I really watched besides when they played against the Falcons was when they played the Cowboys.
Yeah. No, you're right. But it's even as an NFL fan, you hear things about other teams. The Cardinals have just been very quiet under his tenure. So I think that's bad. Raiders fired everyone. And they ended up firing the defensive coordinator too. So Raiders just starting from scratch.
21-0. Wait, who scored the touchdown for Indiana?
The running back, Kalon Black.
Huh.
Did you see the turnover?
In the beginning of the game?
Dude, the Oregon just had a worse turnover right now. That's how Indy scored.
Oh,
Find a replay
I was
online
downstairs,
somewhere,
sorry.
dude. It was crazy. I don't want to spoil it for you. Find the Dante Moore fumble. It's crazy.
All right, I'll look it up. Oh, by the way, what do we think of the wallpaper?
Oh, it's solid, dude. Oh, I like how the time
numbers,
is
the
red
time.
with the black. Yeah, that looks sick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got the photo. I found it on Safari. Literally I think like 15 minutes after the game was over, after they beat the Rams.
Nice. That's crazy, dude. Oregon's missing 2 running backs, one because of injury, one because of the portal. Crazy. Okay. Caden, you're watching the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna run upstairs, get some pizza, and be right back.
Okay, Ravens fan. Okay, that's just mean. I mean, I understand like the coaches haven't been working for Atlanta, but I mean, like, if we do get a decent coach and a decent quarterback, we could actually be pretty good. I don't see the film. I might have to like rewind it, but.
Damn, it's 4th down.
First down for Indiana.
Sheesh. Oregon got no points after that. It's looking bad.
So I can't find the fumble thing. You might have to just tell me about it.
Okay, so basically Dante Moore, he's at like his own 5-yard line, and as he's going back to throw, his running back ran into the ball. His running back was behind him in the pistol formation and ran to the right. The running back literally ran into the ball as he's throwing, and it was a fumble, and Indy recovered it at like the 3-yard line. So, and they just ran it in from that point. NFL fans want Mike McDaniel as OC for sure, bro. I would love Mike McDaniel as the Eagles' offensive coordinator. Falcons still ask.
I was talking to Ravens fan about that comment.
How do you lose to the Jets? Damn.
I don't know if the Ravens fan's still here because he hasn't said anything about after what I said about it.
Yeah, last comment was 4 minutes ago. But yeah, the Raiders fired everyone, and they should have, because everyone was asked.
Is it pizza night for you?
Hell yeah. Friday night is a great pizza night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't have pizza tonight. I usually have pizza tonight, but today I had like a big fat burrito.
Hell yeah.
From a little place called Willie's.
They got a place called Willie's selling burritos. That's hilarious. Who works at Willie's?
Well, actually, it used to be a lot of adults, but now like kids are getting jobs. That's like been a lot of teenagers working there, and they usually get a lot.
Like
They usually like my age and older working there.
Is it like a chain or is it like a small place?
It's in like a community. Like there's like a Trader Joe's, and there's like another like sushi restaurant, and then there's like a shopping area around there. So it's kind of like a cheap Mexican restaurant, like not really like real Mexican, but like the Mexican that Americans like. Yeah. So
I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm hearing what you're saying.
I don't know what they got up in Toronto, Canada. So
okay, so we definitely have, I would say, that kind of Mexican food, like the Americanized Mexican food. Because the thing is like, I mean, so I've been to Houston and I've had the Mexican food in Houston, and like I've also had the Mexican food in Mexico, right? So it's like the Mexican food in Mexico is amazing. The Mexican food in Houston is also the same kind of amazing because like there's a lot of people that are like very, I guess, attached
because
to
Texas
their culture.
is right by Mexico.
Right. So it's like there's really locked in, and like the food is amazing. So it's like that's the thing. You can in Houston you can get real Mexican food or like Americanized Mexican food, and to me I like them both a lot. But yeah, for me in Toronto, like we're again further and further from Mexico. So I mean, the Mexican people I know here will tell you that like the food here is like it's not authentic at all.
Yeah, there's a restaurant in I don't know if you know about it, but it's called On the Border, and like we get our chips from over there, and it's like it's in Texas. I don't know what part of Texas. I gotta look it up, but like they're shipped from Texas to Georgia, and then they put it in the grocery stores and Kroger and like Publix and all that stuff, and then that's where my dad buys our chips, like Mexican chips from. So tortilla chips.
Tortilla chips or just like regular chips?
Tortilla chips. So like real tortilla chips. So and then like compare them to like the tortilla chips from here. It's like way different than the ones from Texas. Even though they're still like made of corn, it's like kind of like a tortilla.
Yeah.
Stuff.
It's literally like a corn tortilla cut up and like baked to be crispy. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Is Mexican food like your favorite food from another country?
I would have to say it's kind of competing with Italian food because I really like pasta a lot and pizza. So I would have to say pasta is my favorite food, but if I would have to like choose one side, I would say like I would have like so many pros and cons with both of them. That's kind of hard for them to be like at the top. So like they're both competing for that top spot.
Okay, I want to interrupt this just to say that back shoulder throw from Mendoza was crazy. His back shoulder ball to Surratt. This is the second time they've connected, and they have this chemistry on lock because the placement's been perfect twice now.
So wait, how does a back shoulder pass work? I've always wanted to know that.
Well,
oh my gosh, Indiana just got another touchdown.
Yeah, you basically throw it behind the player. Like while they're running straight, you're placing the ball in a position to where when the receiver turns their body backwards, it's on this shoulder, right? And the whole goal is that, okay, Caden, imagine I'm running and then you're over here, like you're in this part of my body. If I turn my body like this shoulder is like my whole body is between you and this shoulder. So it makes it really hard for you over here to stop anything happening here because you have to go through my body. That's what makes it really, really hard to defend. I just saw the touchdown. That's another amazing ball. Mendoza is balling right now. So that's the benefit of the back shoulder. It's a very tough throw to make. But if I can put the ball here and you're here, you're going to have a very hard time stopping me from catching the ball over here without interfering by going through my body. So that's like the thought process behind a back shoulder throw.
Nice. Is the pizza kind of the same up there as it is kind of around the United States? Or
yeah. So I would say the main places where pizza are, like, for example, right, we have all the chains. So like Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, like all the main like chains, we have them as well. We also have a lot of Italian people here. So there's a lot of authentic pizza, like really good authentic pizza.
Do you fold your pizza, or
what's that?
Do you like when you eat it? Do you like fold it, or do you just eat it flat?
I eat it flat. I'm not a big folder.
Yeah, neither am I.
What we don't have those, like for example, like we don't have like New York style pizza or like American cities have their own pizzas, right? We don't have any of that shit, obviously. But in terms of like authentic Italian pizza and then like the chains, yeah, it's more or less the same. Because also, yeah, I've had Pizza Hut in Florida and I've had Pizza Hut in Toronto. Very similar. Because again, Pizza Hut is like a thing, right? They try to replicate what they do wherever they are.
So is that pizza from Pizza Hut that you have today, or?
Nah, this is actually from Domino's.
Oh.
I used to killing these dudes, bro. This is a bloodbath. This is actually like the Miami team was doing the belt celebration yesterday. This is actually belt to ass. That was a 1-score game, a very close game. This is an actual belting right now.
Yeah, 28-7. This is just like the Buccaneers-Rams game earlier in the season.
Yeah, for real.
So what's like the go-to toppings for you on your pizza?
What's funny? We've done this same live stream before, like a year and a half ago. It was one of my favorite live streams. But like, I love rambling on about food. Okay, I have like 2 kinds of pizza slices I'm going for.
I'm sorry about
it's like
me asking all this stuff.
No, you're good. You're good. Oregon gets 5 yards on first down. Like a savory barbecue chicken with some spice to it. So for example, like have instead of pizza sauce, barbecue sauce with chicken, jalapeno peppers, and then insert random vegetable here. So it's like, I like roasted red peppers, but if you did mushrooms or something else, it would be fine. But the basic combination is jalapenos, chicken, and barbecue sauce. That's a very good slice. The other slice I feel is like basically like pork. So whether that's like sausage or pepperoni or even bacon, like usually one of those things, or maybe even 2, plus like onions and like green peppers, something like that. Maybe mushrooms. So yeah, I have 2 distinct kind of slices I like going for. One is like chicken and barbecue based. The other one is one of the porks. Another fumble, dude. This is gonna
be a wild card stream, like a prediction stream.
This is gonna get rough.
I would say I like a lot of different types of veggie pizzas. I'm not really a meat eater. I know.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So I like. So like it's usually like what I usually get is I get like a red sauce, pizza sauce, red sauce, cheese, olives, green peppers, mushrooms, and then I'm not a pineapple person on pizza. I don't really like pineapple on pizza. So yeah, it's kind of like that, like green peppers, cheese, black olives, and mushrooms usually is the way to go for me. And then, but if it's just like me by myself, and like nobody else is in the house with me, just straight cheese and olives.
Oh, olives, nice. Okay, you know what's good? It's a little fancy, and like not everyone will do it right. But I've had a veggie slice that had spinach, goat cheese, and olive oil. It was so good. Oh, as far as veggie slices go, holy shit! I think they had sun-dried tomatoes as well. Oh my goodness. But there's a lot of ways you can go with pizza, man. Yeah, there's definitely good veggie slices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what are your thoughts on Kevin Stefanski?
I like him. I think he's a good coach, especially how he won Coach of the Year 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he ends up in Atlanta, I don't mind. I mean, he could help us, because our division is really easy to compete in, because it's probably the worst division in football.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, and so if him or Kubiak or Harbaugh, if one of those is the head coach, they could probably give us a decent, maybe 9-8, 10-7 record in that division.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like Kevin Stefanski. I just think that when he was on the Browns and him only getting 4 wins in the past 2 seasons, I feel like he probably deserved better. But he did have the quarterback problem with Deshaun Watson.
My dog Leon, my 2 seed friend Leon, what's going on, bro? Long time no see. Good to see you. Yo, I've been waiting to ask you, what kind of playoffs do you guys think you're gonna have?
What's he a fan of?
Patriots.
Oh, Patriots.
He's the In Motion Football Patriots representative.
Am I without? Okay, this is.
Also, Leon, meet Caden. He is our.
Let's not talk about the Super Bowl 51.
He's our to the Raiders as head coach. Bro, I'd be so bad. I'd be so bad as a head coach.
Especially when I'm wearing the Kirko chains jersey. Likely, he might leave.
Especially in Vegas, bro. Oh my goodness. I'll put it to you like this. If I was in Vegas making multiple $1 million a year, I would play so much blackjack and so much poker. I actually love both those games. I don't really play for serious money because I'm not stupid. I know it would be stupid to lose that. I don't have a ton of money in life. I shouldn't be losing money. If I had a lot of money, oh my goodness, I'd play so much poker and blackjack. No, the worst thing that could happen to the Raiders is me becoming head coach.
All of them for head coach. That's funny.
But no, I feel similarly about Stefanski. I don't think he's one of the best coaches in the world and we don't know it. I just don't think he's trash, dude. I don't think it's possible in Cleveland, one of the worst spots in the NFL, to accidentally win a playoff game in Pittsburgh while scoring 50 points. You just don't do that shit by accident, man. I don't think he's one of the top head coaches. I just don't think he's trash.
It's funny. These guys commentating this game also commentated the Georgia Ole Miss game.
Is this Pat McAfee in them?
No. It's
the guys upstairs.
It's not Pete Herb Street or what's his name? Kirk Street.
Yeah.
It's not those guys. I forget their names, but one of them is a bald guy.
I'm looking at him. It's Sean McDonough and Greg McElroy.
Yeah, they commented the Georgia game last Thursday on New Year's Day.
Leon, this is interesting. So I felt like with that matchup, right? The Bills outplayed you guys in the last 2 quarters of this matchup. But for the first 6 quarters, right? So game 1 plus the first 2 quarters of game 2, I thought you guys outplayed them. So when I was thinking about that matchup, I was thinking about it hey, I think the Patriots have played better ball and they'll be playing at home. So I didn't hate that matchup personally. Everyone else in the AFC, I could see us going to the Super Bowl depending on what Patriot team shows up. So then what do you think the big factor is? Because for me, I think it's the running game. Obviously, they've been missing Wilson and Campbell last few weeks. If they can get those two guys back, they were playing pretty good ball, and they can run the shit out of the ball. I think they're in a good space. Pass rush. Good point. Because for me, when I look at their defense, it doesn't feel like they're like a supremely talented defense. It feels like they're really well coached. They have a good system, and they have players that fit the system really well. The superstars are Milton Williams and Christian Gonzalez, and then I think Barmore's pretty good. Outside of them, I feel like they have like good scheme fits that play good ball. But my thing that I was waiting to see about New England in the playoffs, does the lack of like premier talent show up? So for you to say pass rush, what that kind of gets at is that, yeah, if you look at their edge rushers, they don't have like a standout edge rusher. We'll see if that shows. Now, Milton Williams is really good, so he's probably going to command double teams quite a bit. The edge rushers are probably going to get one-on-one matchups over and over again. But yeah, we'll have to see if those guys on the edge can take advantage of it. If teams get into the red zone, guaranteed TD. Okay, good to know. So red zone defense doesn't show up. But yeah, man, hell of a year one. I was talking about the Patriots at some point, and I'm like, yeah, you know, Vrabel, year two, I think it's a little bit early. And they're like, guys, and people were like, bro, He's not year two. This is year one. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I remember week 5, Falcons had a bye week, and so they weren't playing that Sunday. And I remember that Sunday night, Patriots, Bills, when the Bills were in those rivalry uniforms, I saw that the Patriots were like 2-2, and I was like, I mean, like going before the game happened, I was like, the Bills can probably beat them, you know, and like the Patriots aren't probably going to be a good team like how they've been the past 4 years. And then as they won that game, I was like, okay, they might have a chance. And then seeing from that point until like week 17, them like being like 14-3 or whatever their record is.
Yeah, like
it's crazy that they've like went from like 4-13 to now like 14-3.
For sure, and like it was tough. The first impression made it tough to see this coming because they were at some point a 2-2 thing. But they were a 2-2 team with a loss to the Raiders. So that kind of made them look like not that great. But yeah, they just kept winning, and the rest is history. The funny thing is, not a lot of teams get into the end zone thanks to the weak strength of schedule. Oh, okay. See, this is good insider knowledge, right? Nobody will know this stuff but a Patriots fan, but watch out for the red zone defense. Oh my God, another touchdown. Indiana is up 35-7.
I disagree with Ravens fan.
He isn't winning a Super Bowl. Are you talking about this year or in his career? Because yeah, I can't see it happening this year.
I mean, you never know. A lot of crazy things happens in the playoffs.
No, for sure. But if I had to put a number on it, I would say his chances of making the Super Bowl
are like 5%.
Maybe I would give him like a 2. It's pretty low.
We're gonna have to see what happens on Sunday.
And I think again, to me, I wouldn't even turn that into a Josh Allen criticism. I know, like, I'm sure AFC fans feel differently about it, but as a person that has no reason to like root against Josh Allen, bro, I just think so much of that Bills team is mediocre. And if you look at their injuries, dude, they're going to be missing a couple key players on defense, dog. That team outside of Josh Allen is bang average. So that's where I'm at about that team. Texans 5. What is this sentence, bro? What is this sentence? I'm confused. Hold on. Is that a Kirk Chainz jersey?
Yeah. I got it like last year when I didn't have a Halloween costume, so I decided to go with Kirk Cousins, and it was right at the time when they were like 6-3 when Halloween was happening. And so like it was like a great time to be a Falcons fan, so I just decided to my mom got it for me. So I've had it since last year, and then I haven't really worn it since last year, so it's like I decided to like wear it again since.
Oh.
Yeah, and I also have a Michael Penix one too.
I get what he's saying now. Yeah, we'll see. Definitely on the table. So the next set of firings on this tracker, Falcons firing Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot. I agree with both these decisions. I don't think either of these guys did enough to get the benefit of the doubt. And I think, like Caden said, it's a weak division. This is the time to strike. You can only waste Bijan's rookie contract for so long. Like, he's going to get paid so much money when his rookie contract runs out. You got to take advantage of the time where he's not getting paid much. And again, just as a principle, I believe in firing the GM and the head coach at the same time. Like, you see a team like Tennessee, they always fire one after the other. And I just think that, like, your GM and your head coach should be a team. So you should hire them together. You should fire them together. I think it's very rare. I think there's not going to be that many circumstances where I support keeping one and not the other. The GM has to be really good and the coach has to be really bad. But also, if that's the case, like, how did the really good GM identify the bad coach? I don't know. Point being, I like the fact that they cleaned house and that they're going to bring a duo and a tandem. Because if you think about why Jacksonville is good, there's a lot of reasons. But one of them, I think, is because they hired a tandem, GM and head coach, two guys that met each other on the Rams, right? Gladstone was on the Rams as an assistant GM. Liam Cohen was on the Rams, I think, twice as an offensive coordinator. So there's familiarity there. Clearly, if they're coming to you together as a tandem, right? They know about each other's like football philosophies and their ball knowledge, and they're probably on the same page. And what do you get, bro? You get a much improved team. So I'm with that. This happened mid-season. Yeah, this guy was the Rams special teams coach. Had a season full of stinkers. Dante Moore rolls right. Oh, man. Bad day for Oregon. Holy shit. Dude, I cannot wait for Miami and Indy. Jets fired Steve Wilkes. Bro, they found a scapegoat, you know? The Jets were so bad, they couldn't not fire somebody. And I guess they picked this guy. But, like, I think Aaron Glenn failed so aggressively. And the GM stripped that team down so aggressively that, like, honestly, I don't think anybody should have lost their job except maybe the GM. But, like, come on, I don't know. This is just it's a scapegoat, right? They had to show the fans, like, okay, here's the problem. Like, we picked somebody. Like I said, horrible roster. Aaron Glenn, defensive coach, couldn't even get one interception, and then the defensive coordinator gets fired. Fair enough.
Did you see this?
It's not complete. Oh, Arthur Blank dancing?
Well, there's no sound. It's just them dancing.
Oh no, I missed that.
That was like right when when at the time when Dan Quinn got fired.
Wait, what? Really?
Like when Dan Quinn got
with an interim coach.
Yeah, he was the interim coach.
Oh, okay. Good for them.
So that was the time around when that happened. Because you can see in the video that they have those like red uniforms that they were wearing.
Yeah. Those are old jerseys. Giants. This is after the touchdown to Calvin Austin. Damn, bro. Broderick Jones, chill. Hilarious. But yeah, the Giants cleared house, made sense. Their coaching staff. Okay, you know what we'll say though is that, like, I think in their case, firing Brian Daboll achieved nothing. Like, they just got worse. And if the goal is to tank, it makes sense. But, like, firing coaches mid-season, I think you should only do that if they lose the belief of the players. Yo, Dante Moore has having a stinker. Titans fired Callahan. That happens. Okay. Offensive parting ways.
Matt Ryan is so crazy.
Chris Greer return for 2026. Okay. I don't know. Washington getting rid of Cliff Kingsbury. Let me send the link about Tyler Sports. Oh yeah, it's halftime. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Kaden, feel free to hang out with the chat. I'm gonna go make Ravens fan a mod.
All right. The Tyler Sports video of him falling out of the chair was so funny. I saw it literally right after the game was over. Three seconds left. He got the field goal. It's good. So, oh no, he missed it. He missed the field goal. So it's 35-7 at halftime. Crazy. This is a crazy score. This is a blowout. Get fucking set. Here
we go, Carson. Carson!
Did you see this?
Here we go, Carson. Carson looking, rolling to his right. Carson going deep, wide open. Oh, baby! Touchdown! Carson! Back, baby! Let's go! All about the fluffy you! Let's go! Bang! What a play right before half! Let's go! Here we go, Carson. They're gonna run it. Go, Tony! Go over the middle. Touchdown. Yeah! Oh my goodness! Why are we throwing it? Why are we throwing it? Carson, go! Carson, back! Yes! Yeah! 5, 4, 3. He's just going deep. It's a Hail Mary. No good. No good. Yeah! Send!
Wait, Ravens fan. Wait, hold on. Why would you say 28-3? That's just...
Send Rodgers into retirement! Oh my God! Holy shit, we got major breaking news during Sunday Night Football. Set the game. Blackmon, another. The Dolphins just fired Mike McDaniel. Psych, you thought he's actually nice. Bro, Buffalo. Holy shit, the Ravens. Here's everything we learned from the final week of the NFL season. Panthers versus Buccaneers. John Hart, receiver right. We got you. The Dolphins are. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Okay. Ravens fan, you're a mod now, so you should be able to send links. What else was I going to say / do? Whoa. Okay.
The video is really funny. I just want to say that.
Oh, what he just put in there?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay,
like I've already seen it, so like like before he sent it in the chat. Like I saw it like a few like
He
days ago.
has a Ravens jersey on.
Yeah, well, because he was cheering for the Ravens.
Yeah.
The falling out of the chair is crazy.
Okay, you know what I found really funny? He was like, Rodgers into retirement.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh man, you got so close. You got so close to getting your wish.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking what a game, man. That was a crazy game.
Yeah, that was a
What
crazy
an
game.
end to the season. But yeah, Cliff Kingsbury.
35-7.
35-7, man. Cliff Kingsbury,
They
no
almost got
longer
a
the
field goal, but
Commanders'
they missed it.
offensive coordinator. I will say they hired somebody today. They hired David Blau, or I don't know how to say this name.
His back pain.
Maybe you can help. Kaden, can you help? How do you say this name?
To be honest, I do not know.
Anybody,
Blah.
Ravens fans, you guys,
Blah.
any Americans that can help? Because if you pronounce it like Shuck, then it's Bluck. There's no way his
Bluck.
name is David Bluck. There's no way his name is David Bluck, dude.
Blah. Blah. Like you just
Yeah.
say David Blah.
This is facts, bro. This chair does have back pain.
Like, I guess just like I don't know.
I think it's Blau. Hold on, let me look it up.
Pronunciation. The Blau. It is Blau.
Blau. Blau. Yeah, like cow. Okay, David Blau. So the Commanders hired
Like
David.
go.
Does anybody here remember David Blau? I need you guys. If you remember him, you're a real ball knower.
Okay, I'll remember him. David Blau. David Blau.
Okay, when did he play?
David
Real
Blau.
ball knowers know this. When did he play?
Like what team did he play for? Or when did he play?
He played in a very highly watched game. There's a game that he played in that a ton of people watched. And if you guys remember, if I have nothing to give anybody in the chat that remembers.
Wait, hold on. Were you streaming the game?
No. This was way before streaming.
Oh,
okay. I'll just tell you. So 2019 to 2021, he made a random start. I think it was in 2019. For the Lions on Thanksgiving against the Bears. But this was a year where the Lions were really bad. Let me see if it's on his Wikipedia. It has to be.
Yeah, I think 2019 was kind of the first kind of year I started really getting into the Falcons football. So I mainly didn't really pay attention to that many other my teams because my dad was just paying attention to his own team. So I didn't really I knew there were other teams, but I didn't really know all
2019. Following injuries to Stafford and Driscoll, Blau was named starting quarterback for the Lions for the Thanksgiving Day game against the Bears. This is just what I remember. This fucking random guy playing in one of the Thanksgiving games. Everybody's watching those. Playing a Thanksgiving game against the Bears. It was a mess. He wasn't good. Point is, David Blau, one of these interesting new age coaches, right? First of all, he's 30, young guy. Second of all, very quick NFL career, right? Didn't play much. 1 year as Commanders' assistant quarterbacks coach. Not even coach, assistant quarterbacks coach. So this guy was the assistant to a low-level coach. Now he's running the entire offense. A huge promotion, man. They're going to go from Cliff Kingsbury to David Blau. That's a bold move by the Commanders. I think it's going to not work. I think this is a bad hire.
Who's on the Commanders?
Yeah, Blau is now going to run the Commanders' offense. He's their offensive coordinator, and Dan Quinn, their head coach, is a defensive coach. So, this offense, Jaden Daniels' success is going to rest on the shoulders of David Blau. Ravens are gonna have fewer primetime games than this season. I mean, maybe, but I
So
still think Lamar is a pretty big draw.
number 10.
Okay, shout out to everybody watching here. 7 people watching live. We're on the road to 250 subs, right? I'm 2 subs away, so I'm hoping by the end of this live stream, somehow, some way, that you guys can get me to 250. So I can edit this and I can have this road to 300.
How many do you
shout out to
have now?
everybody in here. What's that?
How many do you have now?
248.
248. Okay. So you need two more subscribers.
Hell yeah. Hells yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get maybe 1 or 2 of my friends to subscribe to you.
Oh man, that'd be really cool.
I think they're big. One of them's a big Falcons
anybody that
fan.
are big football fans. Anybody that are
Alright.
big football fans, because the thing is, I don't really tell people to subscribe to my channel much because, like, inactive subscribers don't actually help that much. Like, if YouTube sees you have a bunch of subscribers but none of them watch your stuff, that's actually not a good thing. Like, so that's why I don't actually chase subscribers as a whole. I try to chase people that are actually going to watch the content, right? So it's like, if you know any football fans, feel free to share the channel with your football friends. But like, you don't, for example, like some people I know, like every now and then I'll meet somebody like, oh, I'll tell my parents to subscribe, and I'm like, don't worry about that, man. They're never going to watch.
Yeah.
They only had 4 this season, excluding flexing. Really? That's surprising, man. Lamar's amazing.
Just get the Grossi Posse to subscribe to you.
Yeah, man. Oh, I need one more. Yo, you know what's crazy? I was not ready for that. Could you see when you watched that how like caught off guard and like kind of uncomfortable? I was like, wait, what? There's so many people. Like, what is this? 600 people? What?
Like who is Grossi?
Yeah, who is Yo? I'm actually ready for it now. Like, if it happens again, oh my goodness! Like, I feel so much better about being able to retain the entire audience.
It hasn't happened to me yet.
Hey man, keep streaming, and the Grossi Posse will find you.
Halftime. He raids at halftime. I've actually been on one of his live streams.
Does he raid every halftime?
Yeah, every single halftime. I've actually was on his stream like at halftime. Like I joined it and then I got in for the raid and I saw like the people he raided.
Oh, that's really cool.
He donated like every time he raids somebody, each person he donates $100 to them.
Damn.
Like since like
because of super chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I would see my channel was so small he couldn't even send me a super chat. Like I have to get 500 subs before I can take super chats. And the first day I hit 500 subs and I can get super chats, I'm gonna send myself a super chat just to put it up there, you know?
Yeah, but I don't understand how you would
super chat right over.
You would buy yourself money just to get money back.
Nah, bro. I just want to flex. I just want there to be a $50 super chat on my first stream where I can super chat.
The $100 super chat.
Yeah, no, which is funny because YouTube takes like I think 30% of super chats, like a pretty decent number. So I'd be losing money. Again,
500.
I'm there to flex. Oh man, I've actually seen a streamer get 4,000 dropped on them. That's crazy, right?
Like you know how many? You could probably buy like what could you buy with $4,000? A car, maybe like a beat up car.
I mean, if you wanted to, but like again, realistically, $4,000 not that much money. I think this was like 4 or 5 years ago, so maybe it was worth more back then. But yeah, bro,
like $1,000.
It's not even about the money, right? It's the fact that if somebody gives you money just to talk sports on the internet, it doesn't even have to be that much. That's cool as hell. The fact that you were able to turn talking sports on the internet, just yapping, into any amount of money, like I could make $5 from streaming in life. If I make $5 off just talking shit on the internet with people, like, you know, like if I wasn't doing this, I would be hanging out with my friends, literally probably having the same conversations, right? So the fact that I could turn that into even $5, it's like, holy shit, whatever I get with those $5, whatever smoothie I buy, it's like, man, this is the best smoothie ever.
Yeah. Thanks to Jake who sent that $5 super chat. He bought me the smoothie.
Yeah, he bought me the smoothie. That's my best friend forever. Okay, this part of the website returning for 2026. What? So this is the part of the website that highlights people that are staying. Buccaneers keeping Todd Bowles. Dude, I kind of think that the Bucs defense has quietly not been that good for a while. Shaqtin' a Fool winner. Who was it?
Speaking of Todd Bowles, did you see this?
Care enough where the shit hurts. Using the two they still had.
No, I didn't see that. Okay, Shaqtin' a Fool winner. Let me see this link.
It's just him after the game saying, "You gotta fucking care where the shit hurts."
Okay, let's see what Jordan Goodwin did.
Because the Falcons beat up him, came back 14-29.
Oh my God, he scored on his own basket? That's his own basket, right? No, hold on. Wait, what?
Yo boy pizza. Wait.
Oh, this is Mitchell Robinson. Wait, I can't see. No, it's their basket. So hold on. I think you sent the wrong link. I don't understand. What happens here? Yeah, okay, makes sense, dude. I'm shook.
The real question is, are the Texans cooked?
I don't think so. Who said they're cooked?
No, I'm just asking, like DK Metcalf is coming back, and do we think that they are cooked? Or do we think that they actually have a chance to make it to the Super Bowl?
Hold on one
'Cause their
second. I'm watching
defense is
this
really
link
strong.
that Jen will put in the chat. This is a Shaqtin' a Fool candidate, apparently.
From Mendoza.
Oh no, what is he about to do? Bro, General, I'm still confused. This is a highlight reel of him scoring baskets. I'm confused. Okay. Real quick about this here, I don't think the Texans are cooked. I think they're gonna win the game. I don't think the Steelers are gonna be able to do much offensively other than pass to Gainwell and Warren. My thing is like I think Houston's offense is suspect. We'll see. Maybe they can have a bad game. You know, if Pittsburgh wants to have a chance, their defense has to play really well. You know, their defense gave up big play after big play after big play against Baltimore, dude. If they do that against Houston, yeah, the Steelers are cooked if they give up those kind of big plays, for sure.
Yeah, I sent a link in the private chat since I can't really send it in the regular chat.
Oh, true.
It's a video that I wanted to show you last stream that I was telling you about Aaron Rodgers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So whenever you get the time.
Oh, these are the imitations, right?
Yeah.
Damn. He got the helmet right and everything.
Mm-hmm. Kern. It's funny how he has that deep voice.
Yeah. But the fact that he hasn't slipped yet in the snow is crazy. Oh, the closed captioning on this is funny. Okay,
Why?
no looks.
He did the guitar fake too.
Yeah. Texans should have a game-winning field goal. Yeah, I think the Kaimi Fairbairn will probably make it too. But yeah, real quick, back to this list, man. Todd Bowles, I don't think he should be the coach still, man. I don't think he's done a good job of running the defense. I don't think the Bucks have been a well-coached team or like a disciplined team. And again, he's a defensive coach, so that means your offensive coaching staff is always at risk of being poached, and it's already happened twice. So I don't know. I disagree with this decision from the Bucks, and I think they messed up. Oh, the Cardinals keeping this guy is crazy because the Cardinals team has been asked for so long. Like, how do you keep the guy who keeps assembling bad team after bad team after bad team? This guy's not good, dude. Like 3-14, and I mean, what's been the Cardinals' best record under this GM? 1 second. Arizona Cardinals franchise index. Under Gannon, 4-13, 8-9, 3-14, 3 losing seasons in a row. Like, how do you tell me that this is a guy that should have his job still? This is just malpractice, dude. The Giants keeping Joe Schoen. This is also malpractice. Why are they keeping the GM that well, like, I'll say this, like, it's not that his roster is horrible, but he clearly doesn't know how to put together a good team, because it's one thing to be able to bring random talent in, but I don't think Dayball is as big of a problem as him. I think he's worse at his job than Dayball. If you fire Dayball and don't fire Shane, that's ridiculous. Bengals keeping these guys, they're keeping their whole regime. Well, they're just cheap. So the Bengals are always going to make the cheap decision, and that's why they're never going to be particularly great. But yeah, we can chalk that up to just regular Bengal shit. But yeah, bad decision from the Bengals because they're just wasting Joe Burrow's time in his career at this point. Colts keeping Shane Steichen and Ballard. This one I hate less because I believe in Steichen. I don't really believe in Ballard. Obviously, they were a good team until Daniel Jones got hurt. I don't think that they should have been fired. I just think that they're going to be fired at the end of the year. Like, I don't think they're going to put a great team together next year. Their quarterback situation is fascinating because the thing that gets lost in the Phillip Rivers stuff is that by not playing Riley Leonard, you didn't get a chance to see what you have. So you don't know what you have in Riley Leonard. You don't know what you have with Daniel Jones because he's not under contract. And even if he is, he's going to be rehabbing an Achilles. You don't know how he's going to look when he's healthy. You don't know when he's going to be healthy. You don't know. Like, you don't know what you have in Anthony Richardson because he's barely played. Like, they have huge question marks at the quarterback position. So, like, while I understand why they didn't fire them, I think they're just going to fire them in 12 months' time. So, I don't know, man. Interviews. Okay, so head coaching interviews for the Cardinals. Thomas Brown, Patriots pass game coordinator. I don't know if that's – I don't know how I feel about this. That's not a great name to me. Vance Joseph, Broncos defensive coordinator. Broncos defense is great. This guy has already been a coach once, I believe. So I believe in coaches that get their first job too early. I believe in them getting a second chance after they grow as a coach. But yeah, this guy was a Broncos head coach before. Broncos had a great defense under Vance Joseph. Cardinals had, I think, one of their years had a solid defense, and then Broncos had a great defense again. So Vance Joseph, I don't hate this one. Clint Kubiak, I think he's phenomenal. Good decision. Raheem Morris, dude, you cannot give this guy a third job. If Raheem Morris gets a third head coaching job, that franchise should get penalized by no longer being able to exist. Matt Nagy, I hate this interview. Robert Saleh, big fan. I think he's going to be a good coach at some point. Anthony Weaver, bro, what did the Dolphins defense do to lead you to believe that we should be interviewing Anthony Weaver? All things considered, I think the Cardinals have talked to a couple of good coaches, but I think they're doing a lot of bullshit. For the Falcons so far, you got Clint Kubiak and Anthony Weaver. Again, Anthony Weaver, Dolphins defensive coordinator. I don't get that. But Clint Kubiak, I think that's a really good name. Ian Cunningham. Wait, let me look this guy up because I think this guy started at the Eagles. Ian Cunningham. I think he went from the Eagles to the Bears.
The game's starting back up.
Yeah, I got it on my screen. Yeah, so this guy spent 8 years in Baltimore and then 4 years in Philadelphia, dude. I think those are a couple of great franchises to learn from. So I like this interview a lot. Oh, okay, yeah. Ravens head coaching interview list. Joe Brady. This is to me. I don't think it's great, but whatever. Brian Flores, that's a good person to interview. Grant Sanchez for sure. Kingsbury, I like it. Kubiak, I like it. Nagy, I hate it. Stefanski, I like it. Davis Webb, this guy's getting a lot of gas. Apparently, this guy is amazing. So I like it. Anthony Weaver, I don't. So again, Baltimore, a lot more good names than bad. A lot more good names than bad. But yeah, the game is back.
I just want to say,
yeah.
What's funny is, I play football with some kids in my neighborhood when I get home from school and stuff, and I usually play QB and stuff, and usually different days I like different NFL quarterbacks just to, like, be funny, and today I did Aaron Rodgers, and I did a pretty good impression of him.
Sidearms, or were you saying his cadence?
Both, and his little celebration.
Oh, discount double check?
No, the bell and then the little, like.
Oh yeah. He loves the little fist bump.
Mm-hmm. I think but usually I do like a Matthew Stafford turbo set.
Okay.
Usually, but today I just decided to change it up and be funny like Aaron Rodgers,
You should do the quarterback imitations like these guys. I think you'd be good at it because you did it once, right?
Twice actually. I did like a one like when I first started, then like one like I think like a couple months ago.
You should do it more.
It's like which quarterbacks did I do? Like I could do like a. I mean, I'm thinking about doing maybe like one from like 2010s quarterbacks maybe.
Sure. I mean, yeah, some of the iconic ones. I was going to say, have you done Dak yet? Because he has the really recognizable cadence.
I did it in the first video, I think. Like the first ever video I did with them was I did Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, and Lamar Jackson, and then Kyler Murray.
I just realized that Indiana is going to start with the ball and score another touchdown. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. All these Oregon fans just sitting in the Falcons Stadium, just
spending money, dude. That's a long flight, too. That is a long flight.
From Washington, from Oregon, actually, like all the way to Atlanta.
It's literally from northwest to southeast, man.
The city of the hood. I actually, when I went to Atlanta, when I went to a Falcons game earlier in the season, like I've never been to New York, but I've seen like things and like videos and pictures of people at New York and stuff.
Yeah.
And the city of Atlanta, like it has like this big Ferris wheel, and then like it's like a bunch of like lights and stuff, like right by the stadium. And it's like Times Square, like when you drive in there, like there's like so many interactions and stuff. And then you got that creepy part of the city, like how it is. And then the stadium.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
So it's a lot of homeless people, but I mean
that's every downtown has that pocket. It's just a part of city planning, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was in Augusta downtown, when I was on my way to South Carolina, I stopped at like a cafe to eat some lunch because it was like we were all starving and we left early and we were just like we need to eat. And then like when we got out of the car, like there was like a lot of construction and then there was like a lot of homeless people just like sitting on benches or just sitting in alleys and stuff.
Yeah. Have you ever
it's
been to
like
Savannah?
Savannah? Yeah, I've been to Savannah. I actually went there on a trip one time when I was like, I mean, the interactions with like the shops and like the history about it is pretty cool, but like I mean, still it's kind of like a downtown area, so there is like a lot of crime. Well, not like crime, but like you can hear a lot of like police sirens going around.
So I heard that for St. Patrick's Day in Savannah, they have a policy of like if you're drinking for St. Patrick's Day, there's a wristband you can get, and then if you get that wristband, basically, if you're too drunk and the police see you, like they're not gonna like, they just gonna know that you're doing St. Patrick's Day, like like they're not gonna bother you if you're doing something wild. They're kind of just gonna stop you and like not arrest you or anything. I obviously, like, I don't know. I heard about that from Chris Long, actually. That's a pretty interesting setup. That's the only thing I know about Savannah, and it's pretty funny.
Indiana fumbled, but they recovered the ball.
Oh, damn.
It's also cool, like, because, like, college, what's different is that college has, like, a marching band with them, and then NFL doesn't, so it's, like, kind of cool, like, they have, like...
It generates a really cool atmosphere, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a crazy knockout, but they were able to recover it.
Oh, Mendoza's running. Oh, yeah, he was running for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little bit too cheeky. A little bit too cheeky, man. Trying to do spin moves and whatnot, bro. You're up 28.
A little too fancy. Too fancy.
Yeah, you're up 28, man. Just you got the first down. Just take it easy, man. Slide.
Yeah. It's like the Mac Jones part of my video that I showed you. A little too fancy.
A little too fancy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing like a NFC South saga. Do you know what a saga is?
No, what is that?
Okay, so it's like multiple like episodes of like one whole series thing. It's like so you know like, how the season has like 18 weeks?
Yeah.
And then plus the off season. So it's like you take the four teams of the divisions and like however many, like say you want to do like a whole South saga, but
Yeah.
or if you just want to do an NFC, but like it would you would just have the four teams, and then you would like create characters based on past relevant names of like the biggest player of that team, and
Yeah.
then you just have them reacting to how which week or the off season as if they were characters. I
Yeah.
got that idea from Tom Grossi, so.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
you could definitely make a couple good videos out of that, and all it would take is a couple for like it to catch on. So you should try that out.
yeah, I gotta like start planning. Like I already have all my characters set. Like the Falcons character is gonna be named Ryan. The Saints character is gonna be named Drew. Buccaneers character is gonna be named Tom, and then Panthers is gonna be named Cam. So it's like kind of like all like the best.
Proposal. The Bucks character's name is Jameis. No, I'm kidding. Tom is the right name.
Yeah, because like I have them as like the best quarterbacks so
Yeah.
far. I mean, like Ryan, which is not Ryan, but I decided to go with Ryan because like that's kind of like a bit like Ryan's like a common name.
Yeah.
And like Tom is a common name, Cam is a common name. Drew is not really a common name, but I mean Drew Brees, so
Yeah, of course.
yeah. So yeah. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be really cool.
For sure. Yo, Indiana just scored another touchdown. This game is like over.
41-7. B to A.
Actually,
should I get my belt?
If you want to, bro. If you want to.
It's all the way in my closet over there. I don't. It's like far away.
All good. Here's the thing. We're gonna have the game on. As long as people stay on this live stream, I'll talk about coaching. At some point, I'll preview next week's games. But like,
I'll stay on.
Yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit. But yeah, this game is over, and I expect the online traffic for a game like this to slow down now because like it's a Friday night and the game is done. But we'll keep chatting. Hold on, let me go back to this link. Browns head coaching interviews. This one, really strange, dude. Seahawks defensive coordinator this early. Todd Monken for head coach is a lot. Jesse Minter, good hire, but you're not going to get him. Oh, sorry, good interview, but you're not going to get him. Bengals offensive coordinator, disgusting. And then your two coordinators. This Browns list sucks, dude. Like, I think that they're off to a bad start. I'll put it that way.
We're gonna have a party on a Friday night. It's this song that I've been listening to. It's called "Anything Goes" by Florida Georgia Line.
Yeah,
have
I've heard of them. I've heard of that band.
Yeah, they have like a song that's like everybody knows that anything goes on a Friday night.
True.
Like a party on a Friday night.
Yeah.
So it's just yeah. Do you know the band Outcast?
Outcast? Yeah. Andre 3000 and Big Boy.
Yeah, I started listening to some of their songs, the way you move, and then like Hey Ya, like because
Oh, have you heard So Fresh, So Clean?
yeah, that was actually the first song my dad went like when I was like I would say probably like 8 years old. Like we were in the car like on the way to school or wherever we were going. He played that song for us, and we would always like listen it to the car, me and my sister and stuff. So it was like the first Outkast song we ever heard.
Yeah.
And then when I realized who Outkast was, I was like listening to The Way You Move because you know like how they have those commercial breaks before the commercial break after the Falcons score a touchdown, they always played that song.
Yeah.
And so then that got me into it, and then I found out that the Fresh So Clean song was part of Outkast.
Hold on.
So
Guys, I'm hearing that Colin Murray Boyles dunked on Peyton Pritchard. I need to see this.
I wish they would show the times for the games on like in the divisional round. Do they already show the times or no?
The times, yeah, I have the app where I'm pretty sure the times are listed. I'll let you know. Where are they? Okay, so can you see? No, you can't. Anyway, Saturday it's going to be 4:30 and 8:15.
Okay.
And then Sunday it's going to be 3 and 6:30.
That's kind of how it was last year. It's probably going to be the same thing for the championship too. Like 3 and 6:30. That's how it was last year for the championship. Like championship day was 3 and
Championship
6.
day is also going to be 3 and 6:30.
Yeah. So I'll probably do the 8:15 one. Depending on if it's NFC or AFC. If it's like a big game, like would you say they put it on Saturday or Sunday?
They're going to save the biggest games for Sunday, I think.
Sunday.
Because that's like the traditional football day. Okay, look at Oregon scoring a touchdown. No, actually, shit, this guy might not score.
I think pass interference on the defense. Likely is what the flag is.
Yo, the Oregon cheerleaders are cheering way too hard, down 35. Okay, let me
pass interference on defense.
Okay, let me watch this.
Remember when I mispronounced your name and it was Alama?
When was that? I forgot that already.
The Sunday stream, or wait, no, it was the I think it was like one of the midweeks, like before the New Year's.
No, you typed it wrong, right?
Yeah, I typed it.
Yeah,
wrong.
okay, I remember that now.
Touchdown, Oregon.
That Genova. I just opened this. That is weird, dude.
Score was.
But yeah, man. All right, Mendoza might be better than I thought he was. This is what I'm learning today. Raiders interviews. These are solid names, except Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy. I don't know why he's getting interviewed so much, man. I don't know what changed with Matt Nagy, man. Why? Like Chiefs fans want him fired. They don't need and you guys want to hire him as your head coach?
Going for 2.
I remember someone used to call you Adam. Really? Who was that? I forgot. Oh, the Cowboys fan. The Cowboys fan. Oh, Jared's here. What's going on, Jared?
He got the 2 points.
Hello. This is a belt to ass.
This is legit. This is one of the biggest.
By the way, Charlie Decker's hurt for
who? Who's Charlie Decker?
15-42 now.
Ugh. Got turned on my TV a little bit. And he caught that too.
Going for 2, man, just to get higher. Like going for 2 means nothing at this point, but fair enough.
I mean, it's
Dude, this is
yeah.
built to ass. This is built to ass Indiana. I'm sorry to say this, but Indiana came out to play tonight.
The Thunder are getting belted again. What the hell? What happened?
Wait, the Thunder?
Yeah, the Thunder are down 25 to Memphis without
No
Ja, I
showers
think.
longer than 5 minutes.
Yo, did Trae Young play today? No, he didn't.
And by the way, guess what? GG's with the Celtics and Raptors game. We beat you guys again.
I know, but at least this time we were missing players, so we have an excuse.
Dude, we're 3-0 against you guys this year.
Forget 3-0, bro. You guys are on like a 10-game winning streak. Oh
yeah, by the way, what's your thoughts on that Trae Young trade?
Oh, okay. No SGA and Chet. That makes more sense.
What's your thought on that Trae Young trade?
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Trae Young in terms of like wanting to win a championship, but I don't think Washington's close to that. So it makes sense for them, bro. They become more entertaining. They're probably going to win more games. Yeah, I don't know. Serious defensive liability, man. So I thought if a championship,
and the Hawks didn't get even a first-round pick.
I know, crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to get traded. But yeah, back to this tracker list, right? These are the Giants interviews they're lining up. Lou Anarumo, I like this name. I like Vance Joseph. Kubiak, I like. Mike McCarthy, I don't know, man. Again, I'm not into giving coaches their third job. Actually, let me look that up. Okay.
Pizza Hut.
What is the most successful third coaching stint in the NFL?
I don't know why that's so funny.
Oh God.
George Halas's Bill Parcells. See, Bill Parcells, this wasn't even good. Dude. More career research than a third job. Dude. Bill Parcells, Andy Reid.
It's also because it's Tom Brady, too. Pizza Hut. That's funny.
By the way, Alum, how do you think of Mendoza so far?
Dude, I think so. Here's the thing, right? The way Mendoza's playing, I think maybe he's better than I thought he was. I still don't think he's like an NFL superstar, but like, for example, if you get what's a good comparison? I'm trying to think of a good name. If you get like a Baker Mayfield level quarterback in the NFL, right? That's still like you still take that. Yeah, I still don't think we're seeing a superstar, but he definitely looks like a starter at this point.
If it's gonna be Indiana versus Miami in the national championship.
Dude, what a game that's gonna be, man. What a game.
To be honest, I thought Ole Miss was going to beat Miami.
Same principle. I hate the idea of giving Raheem Morris a third job. Darren Rizzi, that shit's played out, man. Why are we doing this? Stefanski, I like that. Antonio Pierce, I think this is good just for vibes, but I don't think that guy should be a head coach. All things considered, I don't know if you guys saw what happened with Jackson Dart, but apparently Jackson Dart said that Harbaugh and Stefanski are who the Giants are going for.
Oh, no, there's a flag.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's a crazy run.
I think Harbaugh goes to Miami.
Yo, Jez, it's probably a little bit higher than Trae Young's. And I think, unfortunately, off-the-field stuff is a part of that. But, like, to be honest, he hasn't really been like a demon on the court at this point either. Did I say off the field? Off the court. But on the court, he hasn't really been that crazy either. So I don't know, man. Like, not much higher than Trae Young, but at least he's not the, like, insane defensive liability.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
A hold.
What a run. But a hold. I think there was a hold on offense.
Pizza Hut?
Oh, this was Kalen Black.
The Pizza Hut commercial was
Kalen Black, but it was a hold on offense.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Damn, he has to bring that all the way back.
We need your
There's a
opinion
player
on.
down.
We need your opinion on the Pizza Hut Tom Brady Pizza Hut commercial.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
No, I think it's an American commercial. I've never seen it. Let me look it up.
It's him screaming, "Get your Pizza Hut!"
Oh yeah, that's a hold. That's a hold.
Like, like Hut, like Hut.
Yeah.
Hut. Like Kirk
Oh,
Cousins' high pitched voice.
So I got this job for pizza. Brady's back.
This is
First
this
and
is a good
20.
commercial. I like it. Yo, Matthias is back. Shout out to Matthias, man. We missed you. We needed you. We didn't know we needed you, but we realized we did.
The fan kid.
Do you guys remember Matthias?
What is happening?
No.
This guy,
I don't remember.
he would get in the chat and just go on these crazy rambles, like 50 messages about nothing related to what we would be talking about. Not
Oh
even
yeah,
related to
yeah.
football.
I remember
Not
that.
even related to football, just random things. Like he was talking about cricket one time for 50 messages while we were talking about football. Respect though, Matthias. Engagement king. Running up my engagement. Hey, make sure everybody in here hits that
Are you
like
doing
button.
any games tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but I'm doing all the
I
Sunday
am.
games.
I'm doing Packers
Oh,
Bears.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
everybody here
that's
that
good.
wants to watch football tomorrow online, watch it with Caden, people. Caden Willis is his name.
Mm-hmm.
Look up his channel and go to his watch-along, man. I'm not going to be here tomorrow, but he is.
Yeah, we're doing Packers Bears. The pregame starts at 8, and then the official stream game starts at 8:15. So
Yeah, Oregon is not like
Ooh,
Valencia.
that's a good.
I don't know what the comparison
That's a
would
good
be.
pass. The Indiana head coach does not look happy when during the games, but at the end of the games, he smiles like a rare smile comes out.
Facts. He
it's
almost,
the anxiety that the men have.
bro. He's like Nick Saban, dude. He's a very serious coach.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he turned around Indiana football team quick.
Yep.
Right there.
Come on, Mendoza. Come on, buddy. Did he catch that? Is that a catch?
I might have to maybe, I don't know, stream the AFC Championship, depending on if it's Bills Patriots. If it's not
the
Bills,
AFC
I don't think
Championship is going to be the 3 o'clock one. No. Yeah,
It's
it
gonna
is.
be
It's going
this-
to be the 3 o'clock one.
3 o'clock one. Oh, how come?
But
'Cause
remember,
last year
I think
was
it
the
if the
alternates
6:30.
Bills
every
win,
year, and last year the Eagles played at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, why?
What do you mean?
Like how come the AFC Championship is gonna be at 3 instead of 6 from last year?
Yeah, it alternates.
it goes back. It goes back and forth each year.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
So I think I
And
remember last
remember,
year
if the
Eagles played
Bills
at
win,
3. So I'm sure the
if the
AFC
Bills
plays-
win and the Patriots win, they play each other. I think if the Patriots and Bills win their games, they play each other.
yeah. If the Patriots beat the Chargers and the Bills beat the Jaguars, then
They play
the
each other.
Patriots play this. No, the
No. Hey, if
Patriots
that
play the
happens,
Steelers.
Oh, that's
And
true.
then
Yeah.
and then if they both win out and then they made it to the AFC Championship, then they would both play each other.
That'd be a
Bills
good matchup,
Patriots would
though.
have to be an AFC Championship game. You're
Same
right.
thing for the Seahawks and Rams if that happens too.
What if
They
the
would play each
Texans
other.
beat the Steelers?
Texans.
I mean, it
Because the
doesn't change
Texans play the Steelers.
because it's the 4 or 5 seed. So like they're not, like both
Oh, that's true.
the 2 and the 3 seeds are above them, and both the 6, 7 seeds are below them. So
True.
yeah,
So
waiting for
Texans
that
would
game.
still play the Patriots.
So yeah,
No,
that
I actually
game
wrote a
doesn't swing
paper
much
about
from a
trying to
season
get rid of
standpoint.
6-7 today in lit class. I like 3 reasons why I want to say goodbye to 2025 was 1, Falcons get a better
6-7
season.
me.
2, to bring my grades up,
Oh
and
my
3 to
God.
get rid of 6-7.
Damn.
I wrote like a whole paragraph about why 6-7 should be banned.
Dude, they're gonna put Alberto Mendoza in this game, dude.
Oh, the brother?
Yeah.
The brother. Yep. Oh, they're going for 4th and 3. Oh, never mind. They're not.
Oregon at the 1 yard line.
I think that's what they're trying to do. People said Dante Moore was going to be the first pick overall. I don't think so.
Doc Rivers? Where is Doc Rivers? Oh yeah, he's coaching the Bucks. Oh my god.
I would keep Friendor Mendoza. I'd keep him sitting the rest of the game so he could be healthy for the national
Oh my god, they
championship.
got it at the 1 yard line. They got it at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Working on the 1 yard line.
Dude, of course.
Carson Beck versus
This is rough. What's that?
Mendoza versus Beck. If this is going to keep out.
Beck. I have a friend named Beck.
Carson Beck versus Mendoza.
The Carson.
By the way, did you see on Twitter? Carson Beck posted a picture and somebody retweeted it that said his ex-girlfriend wanted him back.
I think that's Photoshopped, but that seems like an edited picture. I don't think that's real.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have like a white Ferrari or something?
I'm sure, dude. He's been in college for like 7 years. I'm sure the money adds up.
Because when he was in Georgia, I remember somebody told me that he had like a white or black Ferrari.
Yo, no way. Who got hit?
Well, he did transfer to Miami.
Yeah, he transferred right after the Georgia season was over. Because I think
but he got injured.
Yeah, because he got injured. He wanted a full year of college again. That's why he didn't go to the draft.
So he went to Miami with his girlfriend, where his girlfriend is.
And then she left him or something?
I don't know anything about it. I'm just hoping Indiana wins it if they do play. See their first national championship
In a while.
They have the team to do it. By the way, Alon, did you see that first play of the game? The pick 6 right off the bat?
Of course, man. The shit was over at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City were playing awful.
Yeah, I was watching.
Let's go. Matthias with the football commentary. I can't believe that of course, dude. This year they was their floppy year. And somehow, some way, Matt Nagy is getting all this interest. Where's Nagy? Wow, he's not on the he is. Matt Nagy. Guys, I don't know why the league wants to hire this guy so badly. This is crazy. As far as Tennessee goes,
by the way, what you thought of Kansas City moved to Kansas?
I literally have no thoughts, dude. I don't think that shit means anything at all. Like, it's just, one city had more taxpayer money. It's not that far away. It's only like 30 minutes away. Like, I don't know. It's not going to impact me at all.
30 minutes away.
They're going indoors. I hate that they're going indoors, dude. Like, I think NFL should be an outside sport.
I didn't know they're going indoors.
Yes, bro. Kansas City is going indoors in their next stadium.
Speaking of the Chiefs,
that's stupid.
The Falcons, if they would have lost to the Saints in the last game, they would have played like the 3 teams they would have had to play in the next season would have been the Giants, Raiders, and Cardinals. But since they beat the Saints, now they have to play the Chiefs, Commanders, and 49ers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Mm-hmm. Plus, like, the 2 divisions that they have to play. Likely, they're playing one of the North divisions.
Yeah.
So it's going to be either AFC or NFC North. And then I think they're playing, like, the East division again.
I am just saying this is BTA, like the first game these two played each other, 30-20 Indiana. Now it's 42-15 Indiana.
Oh, week 1?
I saw this general. That's so crazy, but I'm sure it's
not week 1.
The only ones.
When Indiana played Oregon week 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought Oregon would have learned. I thought Oregon would have learned something, but apparently not.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting is that one of my friends told me that it's kind of hard to defeat somebody twice in a season, but Indiana has showed us that they've come to play.
Oh yeah. You know what? They won the national championship. They're going to be the first college football team to win it undefeated.
Is that real?
Because they're 14-0 right now.
Oh yeah, first like 16-0 team. No, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they got to play a really good defense if they win
You
the
guys are
game
gonna be
in Miami.
4-0 too, bro. You guys have won like what, like 10 in a row now against us. It's nasty. It's so nasty, dude. It's like football manager information. Use it. What's the best football? What's the best football manager, lore? Dude, what's his name? Brereton Diaz, whatever his name is, the guy who got scouted by Chile on Football Manager. Literally, he was playing in the UK. Nobody knew this guy was Chilean, and they found out on Football Manager, and then that's how he got on the Chilean national team. Look it up.
What just happened? What just happened? I just missed the play. What happened?
I'm behind you, so I'm gonna find out what happened pretty soon. I'm seeing 3rd and 11.
Somebody
more drops back, deep ball.
Somebody got hurt.
Oh, what a catch,
my
dude.
God! What a catch!
48
What
yards,
a catch!
11. And this guy's celebrating.
Yeah, he did a little
down 27.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying don't hang up on the Ducks just yet. No, hang up on them. This shit is over.
Oh no, Indiana player down.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God! I get it about the 28 years later, the Bone Temple.
All right, goodbye.
Oh my God! I keep seeing this.
Pizza.
Stream is over. Indiana won.
Wait,
is there like a defensive touchdown or something coming here?
No, I'm on ad.
Oh yeah, because I thought so. They're going to commercial. Okay, as you can see, the thing to say about Tennessee is just that like Tennessee is casting a wide net. These are a lot of names to be interviewing. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but Tennessee is interviewing everyone. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but apparently they're going for Nagy, and that's ridiculous.
Ew, who is that?
Matt Nagy? Remember the guy who coached the Bears during the Mitch Trubisky era? See,
oh my God, him?
I threw out 10 in a row because that's what it felt like. I didn't even know what the real number was. But yeah, 16 of the last 18, bro. 16 of the last 18. It's real nasty. Shout out to Prime, as always, my guy. But also, shout out to everyone from Sarcasm City that's pouring through.
For what? 16? What did you say? What did you say about 16 and 18?
Hold on. So, for everybody that's pouring in from Sarcasm City, we're here to watch college football. Indiana and Oregon are playing in the semifinal for the national championship, and this was supposed to be an amazing game. And unfortunately, it's 42-15, and it's a blowout. So we're gonna spend our time doing other shit, like talking about the coaching drama, talking about the playoff games that are happening next weekend, this weekend in the NFL. There's a bunch of other stuff to talk about. So if you're in here, get active in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions about NFL football, college football, anything you guys might want to talk about related to this sport. If you want to talk about football, like European football, dude, Matthias is in the chat, ready to talk about anything. Valencia, Betis, anything. So this is your football guy, because I know you guys came from a Yardman show. Big up, but yeah. For the rest of you guys, 39 people that are going to stick around, I am one sub away from 250. So if anybody wants to do that 250th sub, your time is now. Your time is now. You know what's crazy? My goal was to get to 250 before the playoffs, and I have a shot to do it. So big up everyone in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Get me to 250, and then let's get rolling for the playoffs.
Yeah, guys, get him to 250 before tomorrow.
Facts. Let's go. Okay, back to the coaching stuff, right? Cool. Titans are interviewing everyone. to the this is now the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator interviews. What the hell? Okay, this is really tough to call because you're getting to some like random coaches now.
Water.
Cowboys are interviewed some random guys for DC. It's really tough to make a call here, right? But this David Blau guy is apparently who the Lions wanted. The Commanders ended up promoting him and making him the offensive coordinator. So it's going to be really interesting to see who the Lions get. But as you can see here, they're set to interview Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel in Detroit would be fucking awesome, dude. Because that's exactly the kind of coach that Jared Goff needs. And to think that he might get it, that's really wild, man. That's really, really wild. Because, I mean, it would be tough because like what's his name? Like Ben Johnson, Mike McDaniel would probably get poached for a coach pretty soon. But for the time that he's there, he'd be exactly what Goff needs.
Can I say one thing?
Bucks interviewed Brian Callahan. That sucked. Okay, well, what's that, Caden?
ESPN just shit the bed for me.
Okay, go ahead, Caden.
Okay, so I just want to say one thing. So you said there's 39 people in here.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say, like, every time you have a new person in the chat, that means you get a new subscriber, right? Because you have the subscriber.
Yeah. Anybody in the chat has to be a subscriber. But yeah, obviously these 39 people, they're not all in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I set the chat to subscriber only mode because, like, bro, if we're gonna talk, you got to be my dog. I can't be talking to people that are just gonna like.
I'm gonna start doing the subscriber mode only so I can get more subscribers.
Yeah, I think it helps. But yeah, people, this is Caden's channel. I'm not going to be live streaming tomorrow for the Saturday games, but he's going to be streaming the Saturday night game. So if you're in here, hit this link and go show my guy Caden some love.
Yeah, I want to have like 30. The goal is to get 100, like the road to 100 subscribers. But my goal as we hit 2027, I want 300 subscribers. So that's my whole goal, is to get to 300 by 2027.
Yo, fam, he is fucking sick of Matthias, dude. He's sick. Hey, big up Flawless as always. Shout out to my guy. Yo, Flawless, hey, I'm one sub away from 250. So road to 250 almost achieved. Appreciate you for all the help with that, for sure. Yeah, man, we got Matthias going crazy. Flawless, look, come collect your United fan homies. This guy's in my NFL chat talking about glory United, dude. What the hell is this?
Is this becoming a soccer stream?
Matthias is trying his best. He's trying his absolute best. Yeah, this game is built to ask people. We're talking about other random shit. Bucks only offensive coordinator.
If people say Dante Moore,
what's that?
If people say Dante Moore is supposed to be a future number one pick.
Yeah, it's not.
They said Dante Moore is supposed to be future number one pick. No.
Okay, you know what it is though, Jared?
I think he
does look like a Jets quarterback.
I think that's what he's not trying to. Don't think he wants to get drafted by the Jets.
Hey, no, I'm just saying though, he looks just like a Jets quarterback. Like if I imagine a Jets uniform on this guy, all his mistakes today make sense.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I'm surprised he still have Fernando Mendoza in there.
Allow him, we've been free.
No, Kurt's
partial freedom.
Putting up the four fingers.
Dante Moore, this McDonald's application. See you soon. Yo, bro, he's having a stinker. But like I said, this looks like Mark Sanchez. Y'all remember when Mark Sanchez did the butt fumble? That fumble when the running back hit the ball, that was some Mark Sanchez Jets shit. Like, he looks like a Jets quarterback to me.
Dude, that was funny when Mark Sanchez did that right into his own defender butt first. That was funny. By the way, where do you guys think John Harbaugh is going to go since the Ravens fired him?
I think he's going to end up in Miami, dude.
Miami, great.
Because, bro, think about it, right? Like, late career, he'd probably want to live in a place that nice. Also, the more important thing is that owner is desperate enough.
True. And
That owner
with
is more
Quinn
desperate.
Ewers as a quarterback, he could develop Quinn Ewers.
Disgusting, dude. Disgusting.
I
The
hope
Commanders hired this guy. Well, we talked about him already, but this is a really random hire, man. He's 30 years old, very minimal experience. Commanders are on their Chelsea shit, ironically. But yeah, this is not a great hire. Defensive coordinator interview.
I'm surprised that the Buccaneers haven't fired their head coach yet.
Me too, dude. Me too. Talk about it, man. Why does Todd Bowles have a job? Why does he have a job, dude? His defense sucks. His team isn't disciplined. All his both his last two offensive coordinators look like amazing coaches. Why is he there?
Was it Liam Cohen last year for the Buccaneers?
Yes, Liam Cohen, and before that, Dave Canales, bro. Back-to-back home run offensive coordinators. Lost them both because they're offensive coordinators that are good enough to be head coaches. And you keep Todd Bowles both times, and he sucks, dude. Like horrible, horrible management.
Who is Dave Canales coaching now?
Dave Canales, he's the Panthers coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt, but I just checked your channel. You have 251 subscribers.
Oh wait, hold on. 251.
251. Yep.
Hey, we hit 250, which means I get to edit this shit.
Now,
it's gonna say 300.
Okay,
let's
guys.
Go.
Well, I
okay, guys. Let's get to 300.
Yeah, man. 300 next goal. Yo, okay. The goal is to hit 300 by the start of the next NFL season. So the next NFL season, September-ish. So I got 9 months. I had 9 months to get up to 300, and then we try to get to 400 by the end of the next NFL season. So this time next year, I'm trying to be at 400.
Let's get to 275 before the Super Bowl.
Yo, that's ambitious, but I respect it. I rate it. You know what's crazy though? Like, obviously, the bigger you get, the easier it is to get more subscribers. But yeah, like on my WhatsApp channel, right? Because I feel like I caught something on the algorithm, dude. Whenever I go live nowadays, I get like 2 subscribers. It's weird. I've never been in that kind of a flow, but it's very dope.
Dude, I feel bad for Ole Miss.
I mean, bro,
Lane Griffin leaves them
as is. They went way further than we expected.
Lane Griffin curse at the end.
It's all about the
To be honest, I think Indiana's going to crush Miami. To be honest, the way Indiana's playing.
Indiana's crushed everyone, dude. I expect this to
be. Miami, but the problem is, how good will Miami defense be with this O-line?
This is definitely true, bro. This is definitely true. Miami's defensive line didn't have that great of a day against Ole Miss, so this line is better. This line is even better.
Yeah. And when was the last first seed to win a national championship game?
I'm not sure, but this has only been happening for 2 years. This bigger format, so I don't know. Like,
yo, Jared.
What? No. What? What's up?
Pull up to the stream tomorrow night.
Yeah, guys, go to Caden's channel. Where is it? I posted it somewhere in here. Go scroll up and click this link. Go to his channel and subscribe.
Yes, I have 88. For some reason, somebody unsubscribed.
It happens, bro. It happens, bro. Yeah, no, super cooked, bro. Super cooked.
Dude, that should have been a pass interference, to be honest, right there.
Hey, man, Flawless. Like,
no, I'll look up to your stream tomorrow.
It's definitely a part of the routine now. Like, it took a lot of time, definitely a couple years for me to just even adjust my life to where this could be a part of the routine. Because, like, bro, like, busy with work, busy with, like, just life, friends, whatnot, like, going out, like, it took time to get this a part of the routine, but it's finally a part of the routine now. And I think I'm at a point where, like, I'm not even, like, looking at the numbers. Like, I'm just looking at doing it consistently. And then, like, maybe 5 years down the road, looking up and see how far I go with it.
Here, Lam, I want to exit out and subscribe to a channel, and I'll be right back.
Hell yeah, man. Do your thing.
Yeah. And I need to get up to 90. So I can get to 100.
Isn't like, goes on for generations if you get it wrong. This is true, man. If you get things like, I'll put it this way, if you have bad owners in football, honestly both footballs, you're pretty fucked. I feel like there's some NBA teams with bad owners that like end up figuring it out, because the thing about the NBA, here's the thing about basketball, right? I talk about this a lot. In football, both footballs, right, there's 22 players on the playing surface. So every player is 1 out of 22 in the game. In basketball, there's 10 players on the playing surface. So you're 1 out of 10, which means you literally make up more of the game. When I step into a basketball game, I am 10% of the game because I'm 1 out of 10, right? The person, one individual in a football match or a football game, you're a much smaller percentage of the game. And that's why the ability for a superstar to impact the game is way higher in basketball, which is why if you have a shitty owner, that sucks. But if you get the right superstar, you're fine, dude. Like you're probably going to be able to cook. In these bigger games that involve more people, yeah, you need your setup to be good to assemble a proper team. And there's not much escaping that.
Let's go, 89. Jared subscribed.
Especially, yeah, for sure. Lots of movement, and again, you just need to hit on a couple players, and you're fine. If you can get the right two. Like, because of Luka, the Lakers are always going to be one off season away. No matter what state they're in, they're always one off season away from being really good.
Alum?
Yeah.
I got a quick question about how do you make up like a playlist? Like of like how like all like your videos like sort of like say it's like a big group of the same kind of like
no
videos.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so dude, go, you know, YouTube Studio, right?
Yeah.
You know, okay, I'll just like, do you have YouTube? Do you have a computer? Actually, you know what? Just
I'm using my computer right now.
Okay. You know, on the left side, there's like a menu and there's content.
Hold on, let me find that.
And by the way, Caden, I just subscribed to you, so I'm all set for tomorrow.
I just saw, I see the column.
Yeah, go to content, and then there's like a bunch of tabs that says inspiration, videos, shorts, live, posts. Eventually, it says playlists, right? Mm-hmm. And when you're there, it should give you an option to add a playlist.
You can add your videos, okay.
Yeah, so you can make your playlist there.
Yeah, if you want to like do like a playlist with all your NFL streams.
Yeah, so then here's the thing, right? You know what I realized? I don't even make my playlist there. Go to a video, actually go to any video, and go to edit the video, and then scroll down to playlists, and you can actually make it from that menu there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Frank Signetti was a coach?
Craig Signetti?
Oh.
What about him?
Yeah, wait. Frank Signetti.
Oh, is that his brother?
His father was a coach.
Oh, okay, damn.
Brother? Or...
No, I think that sounds about right that his father was a coach.
I don't know why Oregon's trying. This game's already over.
Well, so this is the thing, right? The Celtics basically became always one step away as soon as they got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They got the right two players, and they've been one step away from being title contenders ever since, dude.
And then we added Drew Holiday and Kristaps.
Then you just have to get the smaller moves right. But like that shit sets you up nicely.
And then that's when we won the title against Dallas.
Yep. Oh my God.
And then the year after that, we traded them away.
Dante Moore tried to throw another pick, dude.
Well, 4th and 6.
No, on 3rd down.
4th and 6.
You know what?
Punting again.
We didn't preview any of the games. I'll jump into that now. Rams.
Let's do that real quick.
Rams are 10-point.
I got Rams on that one.
Yeah, they're 10-point favorites. Here's what I'll say though. I have the Rams winning for sure, guaranteed. I think I have the Panthers covering the 10.5 though, right? I don't think the Rams are gonna blow the Panthers out. I think the Panthers are gonna try to make they're gonna make the game ugly, but I think the Rams I say the Rams win by like 8 or 9 points.
But remember, they played each other in the regular season too.
Yeah, and the Panthers won.
Panthers beat them in the regular season.
10.5 on the road in the playoffs is crazy. Is crazy. This is what I'm saying.
Oh my god, a blocked punt. Oh my god. Indiana just blocked the punt.
Dude, Oregon is getting belted. Holy shit.
One more thing I would like to ask. So say you film a video and then you have it posted, and then you film a bunch of other videos at different times. How do you add that to the playlist?
You just go to every individual video, go to edit, and then there's a playlist option in the edit. When you click edit,
and you can add that video to the section.
And then it'll give you an option to create a new playlist.
But
oh my god, he was wide.
Say like I film like multiple videos, but they don't all be filmed the same day.
Yeah, you just go one by one and add them to the playlist.
Oh my god.
But they're not all posted at the same time. Like they're posted like
they don't have
in different weeks.
Yeah, bro, just
like I said, go
to those videos back individually and just add one to the playlist, then go to the other video, add that to the same playlist, go to the other video, add that to the same playlist. Like that's all you have to do.
All right.
I might
was Kirk Cincinnati was an Alabama coach?
Yeah, he was a secondary coach for like a year.
Then he went to Indiana.
Oh, okay, Jen. Hey, this is a question that General has for you, Jared. You say you're a Celtics fan, but you have an OKC picture on your icon.
Yeah.
I spy with my little eye a Thunder icon.
Thunder's my second favorite team, but the Celtics are my first.
Will, what do you have to say about this? Will, talk to the community.
Hey, Thunder are my second, but I'm a pure-blooded Celtics fan, though.
I think having a second team makes you not a pure-blooded Celtics fan.
Why is Oregon taking?
Well, my dad wasn't.
My 25.
I don't know. My dad was a Thunder fan.
My father was.
I'm a Celtics fan.
My father's father was a Thunder fan. No, I'm kidding.
My father's fan was a Thunder.
Wait, what accent is that? Whoa! What accent is that?
Hindu.
Hell no, bro. What the hell? What's a Hindu accent?
Oh my god, I cannot do this.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hold on. You think you
I could not tell this.
You think
I cannot do anything?
In motion football run by a brown person with that accent? Do I not come across as somebody who would react like with some hostility to that? Crazy. Yo, leave that accent to the suburbs, dude. Ban this Bomber Club man with a different race. Yo, facts, Will. Facts. Jared is giving bandwagon energy.
No, I'm gonna change it anyways here pretty soon.
But yeah, back to where this started, man. Rams, Panthers. Panthers are covering this shit, but they're losing, but they're covering. Again, I think
I just wanted the Thunder to win the title.
Because we're talking about Rams, Panthers. Because the Panthers beat them, I don't think that's a sign they're going to beat them again. I think it's a sign that they match up well against them, but they're not going to beat them, dude. They're going to lose. The fact that they're a good matchup is the reason it's going to be not that big of it's not going to be a blowout. But I got the Rams.
If Bryce Young has a good game, but I feel like he's going to just fall in that game.
He's going to shut the bed.
But yeah, Packers, Bears, second game. Packers are 1.5-point road favorites. But the thing about this spread is spread keeps going back and forth. Like, so one day the Packers are favorites, the other day the Bears are favorites, and it keeps going back and forth 1.5. This game's basically a toss-up.
I got Bears. I
Me?
actually picked the Bears in this one.
I got the Packers winning.
For me, one of my good friends is a big Bears fan, so he wants me to cheer for the Bears, but I do like the Grossi Posse Packer Nation's chances. It's kind of hard, but I mean, I would have to say if I like a true
I would have
answer,
gone
I'd
with
probably say
Packers.
I would go with the Bears.
If Michael Parsons was playing, I would have gone with the Packers.
Yeah,
I'm still
but
going with
since
the
he's hurt,
Packers.
I'm
And the
going
reason I'm
with the
going with the Packers is because obviously the Packers beat them the first time, but the second time, dude, the Packers outplayed the Bears. Then Jordan Love got hurt, and then they still looked like they were going to beat the Bears. And then the Bears got a crazy onside kick. Like, the Bears got really lucky to beat the Packers with Tyler Huntley. So I just think the Packers have been better than the Bears in their head-to-heads this year. And I think the Bears are going into the playoffs with no momentum, dude. They're going into the playoffs on a 2-game losing streak. They lost to the bum-ass Lions. Like, the Lions aren't that good this year, and they lost to them. They
got swept by the Lions.
Their defense had a horrible game against the Niners. Their offense had a horrible game against the Lions. Like, I think they're going into the playoffs in a weird state, and they're playing a team that played better than them. I got the Packers winning this game easily.
Whoa! What accent is that?
Yeah, bro. This guy thought it's a good idea to come to an Indian person's channel doing an Indian accent.
Wait,
Touchdown, Indiana.
Of course I can hear that, bro. Turn that shit off.
Touchdown, Indiana, 48-15.
Dude, this belt
Yep,
is
this game's over. This game's over.
This belt is generational, dude. Dan Lanning, how do we not associate you with this?
I wonder how Miami fans are feeling right now.
Probably
how
not
Indiana's
great.
playing today.
Probably not great. But yeah, man, Packers getting this W.
Okay, next game. Let's see what the next game is.
Bills Jaguars.
Bills Jaguars.
So by the way, this spread keeps changing as well. One day the Jags are favorites, the other day the Bills are the favorites, and it keeps going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
My heart is saying the Bills, but my brain is saying the Jags. Ooh, is he out? Oh no, he's in. He's in.
Yeah, you only have to get 1 foot. It's college, and he got 2.
I've got. And that's their best wide receiver too.
But yeah, so the Jaguars, I have the Jags winning, and the reason I have the Jags winning is because Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen aside, I got the.
My question is, who do you trust more?
So I have the Jaguars as the better team and the better coach team. The question is just that, like, Trevor Lawrence is capable of playing really bad, and Josh Allen is capable of playing really, really good. So that might be enough for Buffalo to win. Bro, I just don't think the Bills are a better team than the Jaguars. And I had a lot, like, this game I go back and forth about a lot. Every game I've picked so far, by the way, guys, complete confidence. I have complete confidence in the Rams winning and the Panthers covering. I have complete confidence in the Bears, the Packers winning and covering. I have no confidence in this pick, but my pick is the Jaguars. Like, I do think they're the better team, but I'm fully aware of the fact that Trevor Lawrence might show up and shit the bed, and Josh Allen might show up and play like Superman. But the problem is that's kind of what I would take.
I have the Bills winning this game. I trust Josh Allen more.
Jordan Love, go ahead. This is facts, by the way. I missed some of these chats. Jacksonville's. I can't see past Joshua Cook and the Bills. I get that, bro. I get that. This is the thing. I have nothing for people that think the Bills are gonna win. Like, I have nothing.
Yeah.
For them at all.
Well, this game's built to ass.
For real. How good is the Jaguars defense? Well, the thing is like, I don't think that they're amazing, but I think they're better than the Bills. Like, they have 2 really good pass rushers with Trayvon Walker and Josh Hines Allen. They're really well coached. So they led the league in turnovers for a long time. I think they eventually they gave it up, but they led the league in turnovers. But yeah.
And why is Mendoza?
But yeah, like they're well coached.
The
They have
question
good
is
pass
why they
rushers,
still play.
and they have good corners because they traded for what they have Tyson Campbell, who's good, and then they traded for Greg Newsome. So they're in a decent spot.
Remember, the Jaguars also traded Jacoby Myers too. Traded for
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers.
Travis Hunter out for the season, yeah. And
I just
also,
wanna
bro,
say-
Travis Hunter barely did anything for them this year, like offense or defense. I think
just wanna
he's going to be a full-time
And that's why they
corner.
went out to go grab.
What was that, Caden?
I
Yeah,
said I just
because
wanted to say that I'm sorry for my behavior of what I did.
Nah, you're good, bro. You're 15, dog. You're a 15-year-old white suburban kid, bro. I know 15-year-old white suburban kids make fun of Indian accents. Like that is what.
and
15
Dylan Moore.
As a 15-year-old white suburban kid, when you at some point leave the suburbs, you just got to be more careful because not everybody's as cool as me.
Mhm. Yeah,
if
I know.
If you aren't
I'm
going
a
to see
24-year-old.
you started, I don't know if I'll watch that game, but yeah, I got the
9 years
Jaguars
older than
winning
me.
this. By the way, they really messed up with the Travis Hunter draft pick because they're gonna make him a corner, and trading 2 first-round picks for a corner is not the wave. Like that is overpaying.
I know.
So-
I know. Words are what is it? The actions show more than words.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
oh,
We're
oh.
talking football. We're talking football. But yeah, okay. I think what did the chat say? Chat picked the Jags.
I picked the Bills.
I
I
picked the
took the
Jags.
Bills.
Niners, Eagles. So
49ers, Eagles. Ooh.
yo, this one I also have complete confidence in.
You know what?
Eagles
I got the Eagles winning this one. I got the
no,
Eagles.
so you know what it is? The Niners are so injured. So they lost Fred Warner, right? And then they had a young player playing in his place that was good, and then they lost him too.
I know.
And then they
And then
lost
they got
other
Nick
backup.
Bosa.
So no, this is the thing. They're
Nick
gonna play
Bosa.
They're gonna play Eric Kendricks at linebacker, who was a free agent 2 weeks ago, and then they're gonna play
Oof,
another
right?
guy who's only played 50 snaps of linebacker this year, and then they're gonna play the third linebacker is gonna be Kaiser White, somebody who they just signed. Yeah, CEO. Katie just remembered, bro. He's 15. He doesn't know this stuff yet. Also, yeah, a 15-year-old rich white kid in Atlanta, Georgia, bro. You think white people in this? You don't think white people in the South have a reputation for nothing? Yo, this is why. Yeah, like, do you know how rough it is for brown people that live in the South? Like,
Pretty hard, pretty rough.
for sure, dude. Are you live for the games tomorrow? Nah, Sunday.
I am though.
We came back versus the Grizzlies. Really? Damn.
Wait.
I'm trying to check the score real quick.
And plus, I'm a Shea fan too, so that's why I have a Shea
Hey, we know this about
wallpaper.
You. We know this about you. But yeah, okay, real quick, Eagles Niners. Bro, the Niners are really injured, dude. They have like no linebackers. Trent Williams is gonna play, but he's gonna be injured. I don't think Ricky Pearsall is gonna play.
No, he's
Dude, I
out.
just think
They ruled him out for that game.
I think more than anything, right? The way they struggled against the Seahawks offensively, I think they're also going to struggle against the Eagles because the thing is, I think the Seahawks defense is better than the Eagles, but it's different. Like the Seahawks are good everywhere. The Eagles have a bit of a slant where like their secondary has a couple issues, but their defensive line, the Eagles' defensive line has been playing so good since trading for Jalen Phillips. So I mean, I think their offensive line is going to really, really, really struggle, like really struggle against the Eagles pass rush. So I see Brock Purdy having a hard time, like just because I don't think he'll be clean. I don't think McCaffrey will have big running lanes.
Yeah,
and yeah, like
that's why I'm taking the Eagles.
I don't think the Eagles offense is going to be that good, by the way, because the Eagles offense, like I don't think the Niners are going to do anything to stop us. I think the Eagles offense is probably going to do stuff to stop itself. But because of the way the Niners offense is going to struggle, in my opinion, I don't think the Eagles offense has to do much. Like if we score 20 points, this game is over. So I think we'll be fine, dude. I think the Eagles win and cover this 6-point spread. Also, this spread started at 3 and it's steadily climbed the entire week.
Yeah, because Ricky Pearsall is ruled out.
No, well, yeah, that and just people are kind of like looking at the underlying stuff, bro. The Niners injuries are insane. For us big time offensively. Yeah, bro, they looked horrible. So I got the Eagles winning this for sure. Chargers, Patriots. Okay, this is Patriots 3.5-point favorites. This is another one where
I got the Pats.
I got the Pats as well. And again, I highlighted this when I did my predictions video. It's 3 things that give me trouble with the Chargers. The Chargers institution, Herbert in the playoffs, and having no offensive tackles, dude. Those are 3 things that scare the shit out of me, bro. So I can't pick the Chargers.
Oh, yeah, that's
Jeez.
I can't pick the Chargers either because I don't trust in Justin Herbert in the playoffs.
I have to see it to believe it, bro. I have to see Herbert ball. I need to see the Chargers play really good football in the playoffs. And I have to see their offensive.
I trust in Drake May more.
Because, listen to what Leon said, right? What Leon was saying was that the Packers pass rushers are not the strength of their team, and how they play is going to be really impactful. But guess what? The Chargers are going to make life very easy for the Patriots pass rushers. So, yeah, man, I think the Patriots are going to be able to run the ball better.
And Patriots got Will Campbell back today too.
They're getting Will Campbell back. They're getting the guard back. I think his name is Wilson from Georgia.
And they're getting back Milton Williams.
Bingo. So, bro, I think they're getting better in the pitches. They're going to be able to run the ball. I think Drake May is going to – I believe in him for sure. I think the Patriots get this win, dude. Game could
I think Indiana is about to bring in Alberto Mendoza
versus many top teams in the league this season. Yeah, bro, the only games you can – the only games that feel like real tests are the Bills and the Ravens, right? But if you think about it, bro, those teams kind of suck too. The Ravens really didn't make the playoffs. The Bills – honestly, again, if Josh Allen was even 80% of how good he is, they probably don't make the playoffs. So that's just not a true test either. Not like a true test. Those aren't the elite teams you're thinking about watching them play against either. So it's a tough call. But my thing is however easy you think their schedule was, bro, this Chargers team.
Oh my God, they're putting Mendoza still in the game.
This team isn't elite either. So. I think the Patriots get this win. You have no faith in if man. I believe in his talent, bro. Football is about more than talent. Quarterback especially is about more than talent. The way I talk about it, right? I think your talent is it's like your weapons. If you talk about a shooting game, right? I suck at all of those games. Call of Duty, Halo, all of them. I suck at them. I just don't have the ability, right? So if you give me the best gun in the game, it doesn't matter. I don't know how to play this game. I look at quarterbacking the same way. A person's talent is the weapons that they have. But whether they're actually good or not is going to be
down
to whether they know how to play the game or not. And with Herbert, bro, we have to see that side of things. I think Herbert's weapons, Herbert as a Call of Duty player, bro, some of the best guns in the game, but we just got to see it work out.
No, Kyler Murray is better at Call of Duty.
Okay, so here's the thing, bro. It's really coaching. Mike Vrabel is really a good coach because, again, he took Ryan Tannehill and the scrub-ass Titans to the 1 seed, and I think they've won playoff games. They beat the Ravens, I'm pretty sure. Didn't they?
No, they beat the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, they beat the Patriots.
They beat the
Brady's
Patriots.
Last game. Yeah, Brady's last game in New England.
Yep. Yep.
But okay, here's the thing. Their schedule is
a big part of the reason. My God.
What happened?
Oh, I thought another touchdown for Indy. I thought there was going to be another touchdown for Indiana.
It's a 49.
I just turned the TV off because they were beating them so big.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch the rest of this. See what happens.
Hold on. Let me respond to this Will comment. The schedule is a really big part of it, dude. They did not have to play these serious teams. So the reason their record is really good is because of the schedule. Now, they're also a good team. I would say they're an 11-6 team in spirit. Maybe a 10-7 team in spirit. Again, they have an easy schedule, so they get more wins than they probably should have. In terms of what makes them a sound football team, their quarterback is playing really well. Drake May is playing awesome. And then they're just a well-coached team that does the fundamental things right. They run the ball well. They don't run the ball like the Colts this year or the Eagles last year. But they run it pretty well. They play defense good, right? They don't look like the Seahawks or the Broncos, but they just play good defense, right? Very well-coached team.
Yeah, we passed it around. Patriots pass it around a lot.
The schedule
different players like Hunter Henry.
Now, if you're talking about why they're predicted to win the Super Bowl, the answer to that is actually the AFC. Their schedule was easy partially because the AFC isn't strong, and their path to the Super Bowl is achievable for them also because the AFC isn't strong. So, I mean, yeah, you talk about it like, is there any team in the AFC that I think the Patriots have no chance against? No, there's none. They have a chance against everybody. Bro, the reason their record is good is because of a weak AFC. The reason they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl is because of a weak AFC. But yeah, man, like they're a good team. They're not a great team. They're a good team. They have a chance to be great in the near future, but they're not there yet. But yeah, I got the Patriots winning this game and covering. Oh, yeah, covering for sure. And then brings us to the last game of the week. And
oh God, my Texans.
This stream, we got
my Texans versus the Steelers.
It's your Texans. I'm going to let you take this away. So give us your thoughts on this game and your prediction.
I predict the Texans could win this game if our offense can step up. But
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
DK Metcalf comes back this game.
Yep.
Can we stop DK Metcalf though?
I think so. So here's my take on this game, right? I think the Texans defense is going to give the Steelers offense hell because one, Rodgers can't run away from those pass rushers. So that's going to make them very predictable. No. You know they're going to be passing the ball quickly. Now, the Steelers don't really have amazing.
I'm just worried about my offense.
Now, yeah, they don't have amazing deep threats aside from DK, and the Texans have two good corners, so they're well suited to defend like one receiver. You know, they have two guys that can do it. So I think the Steelers offense is going to become very predictable. A lot of short passing. I think the Houston Texans can play that well. And I just think the Steelers are going to struggle. Unless Kenny Gainwell and Jaron Warren have the best games of their life, I think the Pittsburgh offense is really going to struggle. Now, where this game gets interesting is the Texans offense. Because
that's what I'm worried about.
Is not that good. Now, here's what I would say, how I would summarize their offense. Offensive line, bad. CJ Stroud, the way he's playing, like above average.
Mid.
Yeah, running backs.
Yeah, I was saying mid.
Running backs, mid. Receivers, I actually think the receivers are really good. But the point is, you're never going to see how good they are because of everything else. Because if the quarterback is playing mid and the running game is mid and the offensive line isn't good, then you're never going to see the receivers. But if you watch that Chargers game, right? Texans-Chargers, I think, tells a beautiful story. The Texans got 2 touchdowns in the first 5 minutes off 50-yard touchdowns, which was like, those were plays that show you how good the receivers are. But the point is, the Texans offense did fuck all for the rest of the game because they're not actually a good offense, right? But they have receivers that can make big plays happen in like one play. And then they have a defense that keeps the other team scoring low. So this is the thing about Houston is like, all they need is their offense to just make 4 or 5 plays a game.
Plays.
Bro, if they got 14 points in 5 minutes against the Chargers, and all they did was score 6 points after that, and their defense won them the game, right? Their defense only gave up 16 points against the Chargers. The reality about the most of Houston's games are, if they hit 17 points, they probably win. If they hit 20 points, their chances of winning are really good. So Houston's offense is not all that, but they're not asked to do much. And again, like, bro, Nico Collins can score from anywhere. And again, in that game, they had 2 rookies score. Jaden Higgins is a rookie, 50-yard touchdown. Jalen Noel is a rookie, 50-yard touchdown. So, bro, like, their receivers are sick. You're just probably not going to see it because of the way their offense is built.
I do like Woody Marks. I do like our running back, though, Woody Marks.
No, Woody Marks is solid. But the thing is, bro, like, Nick Chubb is old as hell. He's old and injured as hell.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We didn't have Joe Mixon at all this year. Yep.
So it's a rough spot, man. It's a really rough spot. I think Houston wins and covers. I like Houston a lot. And again, it's because of the defense. It's not because of the offense. Please, when I tell you that I like this team a lot, do not confuse that for me saying that I like their offense in the slightest. Their offense scares the shit out of me. I just think that their defense is sick. And their defense.
By the way, I just shut the game up.
The style of defense they play is so sick to watch too. Like Seattle plays really good defense. I mentioned this when I was comparing them to the Eagles defense. Seattle's defense is very well rounded. The Houston Texans defense is like,
but their offense is struggling.
Yeah, but the Houston Texans defense is like, they're pretty good at linebacker, they're pretty good at secondary, but their defensive line is like 11 out of 10, bro. They're so good. So yeah, just to watch.
I like Will Anderson.
Yeah, to watch those edge rushers chase quarterbacks around, it's a thing of beauty. But yeah, I got Houston.
By the way, it's 56-15 Indiana because they just scored another touchdown.
Yeah, that shit is over. This is disgusting.
It's
dude.
been over.
They dismantled this team.
They're up 41 points in the fourth.
I got the Texans for this game too.
Lots of love for the Texans people. But yeah, that's where it's at, people. 375 people.
Well, I'll see you
this live stream.
I'll see you tomorrow, Aiden, and see you Sunday. I'm gonna head out.
32 people watching live. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. The road to 250 was reached today. I just hit 251 subs. We're on the road to 300, so make sure you subscribe. It'll make sure you never miss when I go live. But also, it helps the content. The more you engage with the content, whether it's likes, subscriptions, comments, that helps YouTube figure out that this is good content that should be pushed to other people just like you. So if you want to support not just me, but any other creators you like on YouTube, engage with the content. Again, likes, subscriptions,
like me,
shares, exactly, chats, everything, even dislikes, all the engagement helps. So that's what it is, people. This game is a blowout, 56-15. We talked about the head coaching cycle. We previewed the Wildcard Weekend. I'll be back on Sunday. I'm streaming every game on Sunday, people. So I'm streaming the 1 o'clock game, Bills Jags, the 4 o'clock game, Niners Eagles, and the 8 o'clock game, Chargers Patriots. So I'll be here for an entire Sunday worth of football. During those streams, we're going to probably go through mock drafts and go through the coaching stuff. I'll be online for probably 10 hours that day. So make sure you're there to hang out with me. I'm going to let Stephen A. Smith send us off as always. But yeah, I'll see you guys.
I should join the Bears Packers.
Bears Packers on Kate's channel. I'll see you guys on Sunday. You guys take care. I'm out.
Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Y'all take